Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested, we are doing freebies at this time. All you have to do to qualify to get a free reading is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today. Cats, okay. Just needing to make sure which cat is behind me so I don't squish them with this rolly chair. Hi, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you're interested in reading, we're doing freebies right now. Put your name and the topic matter in the comment section. That's how you get a free reading. All right, so Claire want to know about the job they just applied for. Spirit, what does Claire need to know about the job they applied for? Spirit, what does Claire need to know about the job they applied for? Spirit, what does Claire need to know about the job they applied for? What's going on here? Thank you for liking the live, Claire. I appreciate that. I want to do one more shuffle here, then we'll cut the deck. We'll see what's going on. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. That's real rad. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of luck. Like, it's luck, it's fortune, it's good things coming to you. If you haven't learned whatever karmic lesson you're supposed to be learning right now, you may have to repeat it. But for the most part, this is a card of luck. So let's see. We got luck on our side. All right. We do have the Moon and the Four of Swords. So with that being here, it's unseen circumstances, unknown enemies causing growth and evolution, which is also causing wisdom. Now, the Four of Swords is a card of, I just can't get out of bed. It's so nice, but I can't get out. It's rest, it's relaxation, it is meditation. With these cards together, though, the way that it makes me feel is very much like maybe you have to repeat a lesson. Maybe we haven't learned what it is exactly what we wanted, so we may be going back into a corporate entity instead of doing whatever it is that we really want to be doing. I want to pull one more card. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get this job, my love. I'm so sorry. I think there's going to be somebody else who's more qualified for the job that's going to get it instead. But don't give up hope. It's always darkest right before the dawn, right? Right before the dawn. So this is a card of a new day. But I just don't think that this job specifically is going to be yours. I'm so sorry, Claire. I hope I'm wrong on it. I'm wishing you the best of luck, but I would apply other places as well. I would go forth with whatever it is that you want to do. I wouldn't be afraid of it. I'd figure out, like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to go. And I'm going to take that lesson and I'm going to use it for my fortune, for my own luck. Okay. So I really feel like this is your opportunity to say, like, this is what I want to do. And this is what I'm going to go do. And I'm going to make it happen. DD25, thank you for the rose. But I hope that helps, Claire. I hope that gave you clarity or insight. I'm rooting for you, though. I'm rooting for you for anything that you want to do in life. All right, guys, we are still doing freebies at this time. All you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading here. All right, Spirit. This is for Adrian. Priscilla, thank you for heart me. Adrian. Spirit, what does Adrian need to know about career? Spirit, what does Adrian need to know about career? Spirit, what does Adrian need to know about career? What's going on here? I'm going to do one more shuffle here. All right, so the Knight of Wands. I just laugh because it feels like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to leave this teaching gig. I'm ready to separate myself from it. Like, I'm ready to take on the next adventure head on. That's what this card is like, is I'm ready to take off. I'm ready to go on my own. I'm ready to do my own thing. So that is what I'm reading here, but let's see what the other cards have to say. Yeah, you're going to walk away from teaching and you're going to start something new because you feel chained to teaching. This could feel very toxic. You could be working with kids that may or may not have behavioral issues. It could have to do with how parents are raised or raising them, or how they just are. But this is saying, I'm going to walk away. You'll probably really, like, September seems like the deadline to me of like what I want to do, because that's the eclipses in September. And you're going to start in something new. You're going to take new action with something that is inspiring to you, that is going to be really beneficial for you. That's going to allow you to do whatever it is that you want. So the cards as of right now are saying, like, yeah, I'm going to leave teaching. Like, she's clearly leaving, right? She's walking away. It might be emotional though, but you're going to start something new. You're very welcome. All right, guys, we are doing freebies at this time. Put your name and the topic matter in the comment section. Now, to guarantee your reading, there's only one way to guarantee your reading, and that is by sending in a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. You can see here the directions on how to do it. Thank you, Priscilla, for the tiny diny aurora. So the only way to guarantee your reading is by sending in a $15 donation. But right now we are doing randomly selected freebies. Thank you, Wendy Sue, for the heart me. All right, let's see. Let's see what DD needs to know about their recent back surgery. Spirit, what does DD need to know about their recent back surgery? Hey, Britt. Spirit, what does DD need to know about their recent back surgery? And Spirit, what does DD need to know about their recent back surgery? Let's see. You're so sweet, Britt. All right, that's going to be the shuffle. We're going to split the deck. Things are going to be fine. Things are going to be fine. The sun is the biggest yes in tarot. The sun is the biggest positive sign in tarot. This growth, vitality, strength, success. Something that I want to say is like I'm resilient. Resiliency is in here. Hi, I the poet. It's going to be tough. Okay. It's going to be tough. It's going to suck. The healing process is probably going to go really painfully, unfortunately. But the Queen of Cups is here. So that was the Devils that I was reading, like feeling chained. You may have to go very slowly. You might feel like if I can't get up and go do things, I'm going to make myself go stir crazy. But then we have the Queen of Cups here, which is somebody who's really emotionally stable. She fills her own cup. She's fulfilled. She is somebody who is a good at her intuition, her creativity. So this could be a moment for you to actually be creative and go forth and work on your creativity. I mean, you want to pull one more. Yeah, you got everything. You're good. You got all the tools of tarot at your disposal. You have all this growth. You have success, power, innocence, protection, consistent and constant access to it, as above, so below. So we're definitely asking your spirit guides, our ancestors, our angels, universe, God, source, whatever you want to call that energy, God, universe, source, it's all interchangeable for the same energy. And just let them know, like, hey, I just need your help. I need your guidance. I need to heal, and you will heal. Okay. It's just not going to be the easiest. It is going to bring some pain, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, but you're going to be fine. You got really great cards. Hi, Arya. How are you? But I hope that helps there, Dee. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight, and I'm wishing you the best healing journey you can have. All right, so I think I saw a subscriber. I think it was Wendy Sue. Wendy Sue, what did you say to me? You said, I passed it. What spirit? Okay, you want to do a general. I'm all right. So Wendy Sue, we're going to do your general reading here. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, this is for Wendy Sue. Wendy Sue, Wendy Sue. Thank you, Dee, for the roses. Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know? What's the message for Wendy Sue? Spirit, what's the message for Wendy Sue? Spirit, what is the message for our friend Wendy Sue here? I feel like I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. This one wants to come out all right. All right, let's see what's going on. That's it. We're going to cut the deck. All right, Wendy Sue, we got the Page of Pentacles. There's something new that you're going to be starting, whether you're going back to school, whether you're starting. Oh, this is about the cafe. This is about the cafe, Wendy Sue. Because I don't know if you put down a payment, because I know you were interested in that cafe. this feels like what you're going to start, something new, something lucrative, something that is going to bring in money. You need to learn the ropes, right? So you may be still learning the ropes, still trying to figure out how it functions, what's like the keys to all the things. I'm still striving. Yes, girl. I think you're going to get it. I think this is about the cafe. Let's see what the other card came out. The Knight of Cups came out. Wow. I think this is going to be something really beneficial for you. The Knight of Cups is looking for fulfillment, right? They're walking their way. They're doing it slowly over time, but they're making strides. They're making moves. The 10 of Pentacles, financial security. So your credit, that's okay. I think this is going to work out for you still, because the 10 of Pentacles is here. The 10 of Pentacles to me is saying like you're going to receive that security, especially because the Knight of Cups is walking towards it. So I still think you should make those moves. I still think you should learn the ropes. I still think working there would be really smart for you right now. I think I'm so close. I really think you are. I think this is something that is going to be really, really beneficial for you. There's nothing bad in these cards here, but if you want more information, girlie, to do a $15 donation, so you get a 6-minute reading for being a subscriber. But as of right now, those cards are delicious. Delicious? That's weird. I never said that before. Those are just really good cards. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, well, because you have a cafe that has food. That's probably why. Laura, thank you for the heart me. All right, guys, don't forget, put your name and the topic matter if you're interested in a reading. Kristen, thank you for the follow. Subscribers always get priority during my free readings. I'm only going to be doing free readings for about 4 more minutes. So if you want a reading, just put your name and the topic matter. I appreciate you. Yes, food, definitely delicious. Okay, wonderful. That's so funny. Alrighty. So remember, if you want a reading, you have to put your name and the topic. So we're going to do Aria. We're going to see if Aria should trust M. All right, Spirit, this is for Aria. Aria. Hi, Mystic Road. Hello. Spirit, what does Aria need to know about trusting M? Spirit, what should Aria know about trusting M? Spirit, what should Aria know about trusting M? There was something interesting that just happened. The dipper that I have for my candles to like take your candles out fell a little bit. So I don't know the significant meaning of that, but it was very interesting. It's never happened before. We have the Queen of Cups here at the bottom of the deck now. The Queen of Cups, again, is a card of wanting emotional fulfillment. That's creativity. It is intuition. It is about like knowing yourself and how to fulfill yourself. She's constantly fulfilled because she has this big body of water right here, right at her feet. So she knows she can do anything she wants. She knows that she is emotionally savvy. And she's very intuitive and she's very empathetic. So she feels other people's emotions as if they are their own. So if you're feeling something's off, you're feeling the vibe's not there, you're feeling something's like, trust that feeling because she is very, very, very intuitive. No, I'm going to say I wouldn't. Wouldn't trust them. So you got 2 queens. You got my favorite queen now. It's the Queen of Wands. But the 4 of Cups is my concerning card because the 4 of Cups is a card of saying, I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't want any more. I'm just like, you keep giving me more of the same, even after I've discussed with you, because you can see the phone is right there. I've discussed how this makes me feel. I've told you my stance on it, and you still keep doing the same things over and over. D is not a mess. Thank you so much for the follow. Or Des is not a mess. Thank you for the follow. And then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a fire sign. This is Aries. Traditionally, but can be Leo or Sagittarius, sun sign, or rising sign, or moon sign. She's very transformative. She's very open. People gravitate towards her. People want her energy because her energy is very warm and inviting. It's very psychic as well. So you got 2 of the psychic queens. The fire signs are like psychic abilities, like the clairs, clairvoyancy, clairaudience, clairsentience, whereas the cups, the Queen of Cups, is all about your empathy and feeling empathetic. I'm a Leo. So just know, like, this is something that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that somebody is like siphoning off your energy with this one. So cats. So I would not trust this person. It feels like you already told them a few times, like, I don't like this. I don't want this. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard the chase that just went down, but I imagine it's Salem and Lily. That's what I thought. It was confirmed. It was Salem and Lily, and Salem was in that card. I mean, he didn't. Where is that card? Did I shuffle it too much? Oh no. But the black cat is Salem. Oh, there they are. So Salem didn't come in the room, but he sure made his presence known. So you still got luck on your side. She's my cousin, but I've been feeling so off about her energy lately. You don't have to engage with your cousins. You don't have to engage with your cousins if you don't want to. I had a dream last night that there were ants all over my feet biting me. Oh no. So somebody's trying to get you ungrounded is what it sounds like to me. And your dream's trying to tell you that. And then when I looked up, my cousin was in the dream. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it might be somebody who's trying to unground you or like tell like what's going on to like your family members, things like that. So I just would be cautious around that person, but I mean, you don't have to talk to your cousins if you don't want to. But thank you so much for being here, Arya. Thank you for being a paid subscriber on TikTok. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, we have concluded the freebies at this time. So if you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. So go ahead and submit your donation here. We're doing we're doing donated readings on TikTok. You select that guy, and then you can select this one, or this one to get your reading here on TikTok. Remember, you'll get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. So you're going to get a channeled message. You're going to get 5 cards instead of those 2 cards. And also, I offer mediumship and I offer human design readings. So if you're interested in any of that, go ahead and submit that donation. And good afternoon, Michelle. Natty, thank you for subscribing. And when I talk about subscribers getting priority, I'm talking about paid subscribers on TikTok. I know it can be a little confusing because this platform that I record off of, in order to follow them, you subscribe to them, whereas subscriptions on TikTok are paid. So that's why I talk about, like, if you are a paid donated or a paid subscriber, you get priority. Thank you for doing that reading for me. You're welcome, Aria. Anytime. Ooh. I would just be careful with what you say around that, cousin. Don't give them too much information. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you, Aria. Guys, don't forget, when we get to 30,000 likes, that's when we do a collective reading for everyone. And the more people that like at one time, so all the people in the room right now, if we all like at one time, it is going to quickly rise that number up. So go ahead and tippy tap that screen to send the likes. It is free, it is easy, and it helps any of the creators here on this app get further into the algorithm. You're welcome. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good rest of your day too. Thank you, Aria. Kayla, thank you so much for your question. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Aria. There was somebody else who's liking. Who else was liking? It's not showing your name anymore. Keep liking whoever you were. Asha. It was Asha. Hi. Yes, it was you. Thank you, Asha. I was like, somebody else is liking. Danielle, thank you for liking the live. See, the number gets up so much quicker. Look at that. We're already at 1,000 more than we had when I was talking about it before. So it's very quickly. Hi, Megan. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. We are doing donated readings at this time, guys. So if you're interested in a 5-minute reading of your choice, we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. If you like any of those readings, go ahead and submit your $15 donation to here. And we're doing live readings on TikTok. You're going to select that one. Then you're going to choose this one, or this one. So yeah, we got time. You're going to be the next person. There is no wait right now. So if you want your 5-minute reading, now is the time to send in that donation. Hi, Lamora. How are you? Danielle, I'd love to answer that question for you. Go ahead and submit that $15 donation. Kevin, as well, I'd be happy to do a love reading between you and Christy. Go ahead and send in that $15 donation to any of the following here. Again, these are all live readings on TikTok. I can't say more than that. Thank you guys for liking the live. Keep liking the live, guys. Thank you, Christy. She said, morning, beautiful. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Oh, Miss K said, hello, beautiful. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too, guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate all that. Miss K, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. Guys, we're killing it. The likes have gone up so much. So much. So everyone, again, if you're in the live, go ahead and tippity tap that screen. 30,000 likes is when we do a collective reading for the energy. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning to you. Glad to see all you guys here today. Guys, don't forget, if you're interested in a human design reading, which is a chart reading all about your energy, what type of energy you have, how it works for you, how to trust yourself with making decisions. If you want a mediumship reading where you want me to connect to somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm, or a psychic reading where I channel a message and I give you some cards as well. Remember, it's a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice, any of those three. All right. Hi, Breezy. Welcome in. I see Asha's still liking the live. She's killing it. Who else is liking the live, guys? Just tippity tap that screen. They're going to tell me who's liking. Sam, thank you so much for liking the live. Sandra, thank you for liking the live. Laura Girlshoe, thank you so much for liking the live as well. I think I saw Brittany. Thank you. Lamora, thank you. You guys are wonderful. See, look at that. Another 1,000 just done. Just done. Like, that's what happens when we all work together. We're going to get that collective sooner than later. Hi, Salem Binks. Why were you chasing your sister? Huh? Because it's fun and she runs? Yeah. You got to stop it. She don't like it. She don't like it. You want to see this guy? See this little troublemaker right here? Yeah. You're a troublemaker. I'm sure your sister wasn't doing anything this time. Do I have any other divination practices? I used to do the pendulum, but I find the pendulum to be extremely inaccurate. So no, I don't. I just channel messages. I do the cards. And that's really the only way I channel or do my divination. But honestly, like if you do a private reading with me, and I do have private readings available right here if you're interested in those, I don't even use the cards. I just literally sit there, I meditate, and whatever I get, whatever I see, whatever I feel, whatever I hear, I just tell you what that is. Mari, thank you so much for the heart me. So I don't even use the cards. I just channel messages, and you guys just let me know. Yes, it makes sense. No, it doesn't make sense, or I don't know. I always ask you guys to give me limited to like no information other than yes, no, or I don't know. When I say something, like, does it make sense? And that's the only questions I'm going to ask is, does this make sense? Hi, Claudia. Thank you for subscribing on the platform that I can't say right now. But thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Mari, thank you so much for the likes as well. Guys, we're doing it. Oh, cool. I do that too. I also do automatic writing. I have tried automatic writing before when I first started. It worked, I feel like, because I did get like a message before I had a private reading. So it did work, but it's not really for me, I don't think. I think I just trust spirit, trust, whoever's talking to me, and just tell you what it is. But yeah, it's something that does work. Absolutely. Hi, Evelyn. Especially because what's his name? Tyler Henry. He's a famous psychic medium. He does automatic writing as well. And he's very, 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 very good. He's very good at what he does. So that is something that is proven to work. I want to say even at some point, Long Island Medium, I can't think of her name right now. I think she did automatic writing too, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I've seen his Netflix show. Yeah, me too. I like it. I like him a lot. I think he's very credible. Creditable. Something like that. There's a word that I can't say. Is it credible? I think so. I think that's a word. Mari, I got you. Thank you so much. All right, Mari, what type of reading are we doing? Are we doing a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading? Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. Sure, I do psychic readings. So if you want a topic like a love reading, a relationship reading, a a relationship reading, a career reading, a financial reading, whatever the topic is, or if you just want to see what spirit wants to say to you, what the message of spirit is, that's called general, but it's all a psychic reading where I channel a message and I pull some cards. Mediumship is where you tell me who you want to connect to in the spiritual realm, because I do a direct connection, but it's evidential mediumship. So I'm going to give you evidence of who I have here. You let me know if it makes sense or not. But that's mediumship. And then I do human design readings, which is a chart reading about you and your energy, what type of energy you have, how to work with your specific type of energy, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. Again, that's human design. I'll show you really quickly what it looks like. All right, there we go. This is what it looks like. So it's a chart. So I need your birth information, your month, date, and year, your time of birth, and your city and place. All right, we're going to do a psychic reading. We're going to do a career reading for Mari. All right, I also record all these readings. So if you ever want to watch them again, you have access to them. They are your readings, so you have access to them. Jackie, thank you for the follow. I'm going to give you a timestamp of 28 minutes. Now, you can use that timestamp to watch your reading again, or you can use it as an angel number. So when we're done here, you can go on Google, angel number 28 meaning, and you're going to get an additional message from your angels. And guys, after Mari, we don't have anyone else. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Oh, thank you, Claudia. Claudia says, I plan to donate soon, just getting a feel for how you do your readings. I'll stick around today and watch. That's perfect. Absolutely. I'm happy to do that. Happy that you're here. All right. This is for Mari. Spirit, what does Mari need to know about career? Spirit, what does Mari need to know about career? Spirit, what does Mari need to know about career? So there's a couple things going on. Thelma, it's a $15 donation. There's a couple things going on immediately in my body. So first, I feel anxious. I feel like I want to duck and hide. Like maybe I want to do something different. But then I also have this feeling in my throat that I'm having a tough time like conveying any issues I have, or I'm not being heard. But I just feel like I'm stunted. Honestly, like it feels like I'm stunted. Let me know if this is making any sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. But it just feels like there's something going on that I wish could be better, or like I need to say something that I'm not saying. She goes, makes sense. I'm going to do one more shuffle here, then we're going to pull the cards. But it's just like, it's almost like I'm backed into a corner as well. Like there's something here that just doesn't feel productive to me. It doesn't feel healthy either. The Five of Pentacles. Oof. The Five of Pentacles is out in the cold and desolate. This is a card of walking away from something. It could have to do with career because Pentacles are the money. They are career related, material gain related. You can see they're outside. They were in this church, but now they've been unceremoniously kicked out. They don't really have a leg to stand on. Now, when I say a leg to stand on, I am literally talking about original tarot here, traditional tarot, where they're literally like on a leg because they're on crutches. And there's a blizzard outside. It's still snowy outside on these cards, but the other one's like really like a blizzard. So there might be something you need to walk away from because they're walking away. When you stand up for yourself, and I see your nerves on it. I see like, do I stand up for myself? Do I not? Because you may feel chained to a situation. You may feel like they got you here because you may be really dependent on this job, dependent on the income of this job. So it may be the reason we are not standing up or speaking out or whatever's going on with the throat, right? The throat here, because that was very, very highlighted. With the devil being here, the devil is Capricorn. Capricorn is the 10th house of career. So this is definitely talking about like feeling chained to your job, chained to your desk, like, yeah, I can't make a move. I have to listen to a boss who's micromanaging me or really like hounding me. But what's really wonderful about the devil is that their chains on the characters are very loosely placed. So they could choose, you can see the Two of Swords is which way do I go? It's the crossroads card. You could choose to take those chains off the devil character and throw them aside and walk away. You are not really stuck here. Okay. So this is something that is very much, I can be in control if I choose to. So you do have to stand up for yourself. And I do see you doing that. Okay. Because the Five of Swords is here. We got 2 5s, the 5 at the bottom of the deck and the 5 here, right? 5s are conflict. They are a conflict number. If you're seeing 5, 5, 5 a lot, just know there's going to be some sort of conflict that you're going to have to engage with for your betterment, for your growth, and also to stand up for yourself. So the 5 of Swords is a card of taking your power back. It's a card of saying like, I'm going to do what I need to do for me, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm going to take my power back. These 2 people who are defeated tried to take what was not theirs. So this character said, no, not taking that shit. I'm not going to do it. So they fought and they were victorious. And I see you being victorious. I see you doing something that is going to bring in positivity and joy. Like get with your friends, get with the coworkers that you really like. I would really like have somebody to commiserate with here. But there is celebration. They're in celebration, and the King of Swords is here. The King of Swords is an Aquarius card traditionally, but they can also be Libra or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. The King of Swords is a card that lifts you up. You can see there's a lot of transformation. Those 3 butterflies, transformation. Like you are going to transform. You're going to rise up. You're going to say like, this is what I want. This is my goals. These are my dreams. These are my thoughts, my ideas, my inspirations, my communication, because swords are communication as well as taking action. So what ideas do you have? I would use them. I would take those ideas. I would rise up. This is the highest king in the deck. There is no other king that can meet him where he's at. He's above the clouds. He's above the trees, right? And he's looking directly at you. This is the only court card that's looking directly at you. So they're not afraid of confirmation. They're not afraid to speak the truth. I think you speaking up for yourself is going to end up going to be a good thing for you. I don't see you walking away from this job. I feel you feeling out in the cold and desolate, like maybe the low man on the totem pole. But this is something that is going to be okay. Like as long as you stand up for yourself, you have all the evidence, you have all your receipts or whatnot, and just be like, hey, this is not working. Like something has to give, even if you're nervous, right? But it is your choice to either stay here or to take those chains, throw them aside, and walk away from the devil. Even if you want to like change departments or teams or whatever it is, like there is something here that's feeling a little bit rough, but I think you can manage it. Mari, I hope this made sense. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. She said, that was great. Thank you. You're very welcome, love. Anytime. If you ever need me again, that's where I'll be here. I'll be here pretty much every day at 11 a.m. Eastern time, but you can always schedule a private reading as well if you're ever interested in that. But guys, in order to get a reading, it's a $15 donation. We do live readings here on TikTok, you can just check this one out here. Then you're going to select that guy. Then you can do that one, or this one. Maya, thank you for the follow. And Mari, thank you for the tiny diny. Roar. Tiny dinies get tiny roars. Thank you so much. All right, we are waiting on the next donation to come through. So if you're wanting some clarity or insight, again, that's a psychic reading. That's what we just did for our friend Mari. I do mediumship readings as well, where I connect with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm. And I also do human design readings, which is my favorite reading to do because it's all about you, your energy, what type of energy you have, how does that type of energy work for you efficiently, and how do you trust yourself with making decisions. Some people need to trust their gut. Some people need to trust their intuition. That's me. Some people need to trust their emotional waves and waiting for that clarity. Some people need to follow with their heart. So it really just depends on your type and your chart to know what type of energy you have and how to work with it. All right, but the next donation that comes through is going to get a reading right away because there is no wait. So go ahead and get your donation in now. Yes, yes, yes. And don't forget, if you're a subscriber, you get priority anytime I do free readings. I do Subscriber Appreciation Saturday, that all day Saturday, no matter when I'm doing readings, you will get a free reading. And I also give you 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes anytime you donate $15 or more to receive a reading. So you do get an additional minute for free if you are a subscriber. And guys, don't forget, we're almost there. We're getting there. We only need 20,000 more likes to do the collective reading. So go ahead and tippity tap that screen. Again, the more people liking at one time, the faster this number is going to go up. Lomora says, I love watching you read because you teach about the cards as you go. It's a good refresher for me. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm actually going to start a tarot class. I've been lagging on it lately. I got to get back to it, but I'm going to start a tarot class. I'm going to probably launch it in February or in March, around that time, so I can help other people learn the cards. And I'm so glad to hear that. Shakira, thank you so much. I would be happy to do a reading about you and some meat. Go ahead and submit your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading. You're going to find that here. Going to select that guy, and then you're going to do this one, or this one. This one you can also do a private reading at. You can schedule your private reading right from there if you're interested in that. Thank you, Asha, for liking the live. Guys, help Asha out. Don't leave her by yourself. The more people that like it one time, the better off it's going to be. All right. Tippity tap that screen, guys. Like. If you like the live, it does make it go faster for one, so we'll get our collective reading going quicker. And secondly, it does help me get further into the algorithm. So the more people that like it one time, the more people are going to come into this room that could potentially help us get to our goal. We got to our goal the last couple days, honestly. So let's keep the streak alive. Let's keep the streak going. Guys, don't forget, go ahead and submit that donation to receive your reading. Hi, Isla. Welcome in. Ashley, you're killing it. You're doing a great job, my friend. Keep it up. You did 1,000 all on your own. You're doing it. You're good. Thank you so much, darling. And Asha, because you're doing it pretty much on your own, I'm going to offer you a freebie tomorrow when you come in. Don't let me forget, because I sometimes forget some things. But Asha, I'd be happy to do your free reading tomorrow when we do the freebie. So just come in right away. When you see that I'm live, 11 a.m. Eastern time, hop right in. We'll get you your freebie to you when we do the freebies. Lamora, thank you also for liking the live. I appreciate you. Thank you. Anytime, girl. Thank you. I appreciate you. Maya, thank you for liking the live. We got 11-1, so 111, manifestation, dreams, hopes, wishes coming true. Bob, it's a $15 donation if you want to know about your relationship and what you need to know about your relationship. Go ahead and submit your donation. You're going to go here. First, you're going to click my picture up here. Then you're going to click my picture again down here. And then you are going to use this. And you're going to select that one. Then you're going to select either this one, or this one. This one you can also schedule a private reading from as well. So go ahead and do that donation. There is no one on the list right now, so go ahead and get the donation in. You're going to get your reading right away. There is no wait. I don't understand what you mean, and you can tell no hidden. Thank you, Asha. Asha said $15 to find out if your partner cheated as a bargain. Thank you, Asha. But Bob, I don't know what you mean by no hidden. You can say cheating. Cheating should come through. I don't think you need to do TikTok lingo for that. I can see what the cards have to say. I can see what I channel. That's all I can really do. All right, guys. We're getting more than halfway there almost. We're at, well, not more than halfway, but we're almost halfway there. Words are hard. We're at 12,000 likes right now. We need 30,000 to do a collective energy reading. So go ahead and tippity tap, tap, tap that screen. Tippity tap, tap, tap that screen. We're just waiting on the next one. Next donation to come through. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's new here. Hippie Raven Moonchild 420. Thank you for the heart me. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Again, Spirit makes me burp. So Spirit is here. He's hanging out. Or they're hanging out. They really don't have a gender. They are fluid. Thank you, Hippie Raven Moonchild, for the likes. Yes, when we get to 30,000 likes, we do a collective. So helping out by liking live is going to help out everybody, including yourself, to get faster to that collective reading. Also gets me further into the algorithm, so maybe we'll get more help as well. And also, anyone who's interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. If this is the first time you're seeing me, hi, hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And I offer my services here live on TikTok at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Eastern, not Easter, Eastern time. I'm usually on for about 3 hours, so 2 p.m. Eastern time is when I typically get off. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. So if you're interested in any of those modalities, you want more information about yourself, your energy, what type you have, that's human design. You want connection with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm, that's mediumship. And if you want to know a topic, like you want to know what's going on with your love life, your relationships, your career, finances, health, or you just want a general message from spirit, that is psychic readings. So let me know what you want by sending in a $15 donation. That gives me an invitation to read your energy. I'll never read your energy just out of nowhere. I'm always going to wait for consent because 1, it's the right thing to do. 2, it's literally how I'm designed to work. Like I'm a projector. I need to wait for invitations. Raven, thank you so much for the I heart yous. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And also thank you for hashtagging the FYP page, or I always say that, FYP. I really appreciate that. But it also opens us up to saying you're ready and consented to your energy being read, and it makes it an easier connection here. Oh, Lamora's a projector too. Are you an emotional projector, a splenic projector? I think that's all you really can be. Oh no, a self-projected projector. What I'm talking about. What kind of projector are you? Did we do your reading before? Now I'm like interested. Now I have to look. I think we might have. Nope, we haven't done your reading yet. So what I'm talking about is your authority center and your strategy. So strategy and authority work in tandem together. She's a 3/5 self-projected projector. You said it exactly right. I'm a 6/2 splenic projector myself. So you need to trust in like talking it out and working it out through verbally speaking. You can do this in a mirror and be like, I'm confused on this subject, and just talk it out in a mirror. Or you can call a friend who is not biased, a completely like, just be like, hey friend, I need you as a backboard. I'm not looking for advice right now. I just need to talk this out to organize my brain. Do you have the time, space to do that for me? And the friends are like, yeah, let's do it. That would be great, because they're not giving you anything to advise you on. They're more just like you're bouncing off of them like a backboard. And that's going to help your brain. Hi, Kat. It's going to help your brain get organized, and then you're going to be like, oh, I know what to do now, and then you can go forth. My friend on Marco Polo know all my shit because of this. Well, that's good though. That's good to have, because now you have a backboard again that you need, so that you can just like bounce off whatever you need to bounce off of them, so that you can get that answer that you're looking for. For me, being a splenic projector, I need to trust my intuition and I need to trust my instincts. That is how I make decisions and say, yes, this is right for me. No, it isn't. If I feel fight, flight, fawn, or freeze, that's a hell no. Get out of there. Done here. If I'm feeling depression as well, as a big no. I think depression is a big no for everyone, to be honest with you. And if it just feels right in the body, if I get excited about it, I can go forth and do it. I am somebody who can make in-moment decisions. You can make an in-moment decision slightly. It just depends on who you're talking with and who you're bouncing ideas off of. Like if you're having somebody who's inviting you somewhere and you're asking them like a bunch of questions and stuff, getting information, you could probably make it in a moment decision. Then anyone who's emotional, like authority, needs to wait a minimum of 24 hours before making a decision. They have to find an energetic neutral. They can't be vibing up here. They can't be vibing down here. They have to have a neutral, a center. So meditation, working out will help them. Cleaning their house will help them. Anything to distract the mind from like constantly thinking about a situation, because the emotional people really like think about it over and over and over and over again. So it makes it really hard for them to make a decision, especially when they make a decision, their brain turns on and goes, but if we do that, da, 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 instead of trusting like what you found in the clarity, the brain will turn back on and confuse you. But the brain is not really functioning as a decision maker. The brain is for breathing, eating, having your body function. Your brain is the computer, right, to make you function. Your body remembers everything that's ever happened to it in its entire lifetime. It absorbs everything. So this is why the body is a better decision maker, because it remembers everything, where the brain can be manipulated. The brain can be forgetful. It can black out trauma. It can be confused. Like the brain is just not reliable. The body's the reliable part of you. Guys, we're almost halfway there. 800 more likes and we're halfway to our goal of 30,000 likes to do a collective reading. But in the meantime, anyone who's interested in a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading, go ahead and submit your donation to get your reading underway right now. Again, this is how you do it. For a $15 donation, you're going to receive a 5-minute reading. You're going to select my picture, right? First picture here, then picture here, because we're doing all these live readings on TikTok here today. You're going to select that guy. You're going to do that guy. Then you can choose between this one, or this one. This one, again, you can schedule a private reading from as well. Lamora's killing it as well. Guys, help Lamora out with the likes. Tappity tap that screen. Tappity tap that screen. Anyone else know their human design? Like Lamora did. She's self-projected projector. Asha, thank you for liking again. Seth, thank you for liking. Hey, how are you? I didn't see you sneak in here. I say you guys sneak in here, but you don't. Literally, I just missed your little entered the room notification. right. I'm a manifesting generator. I can't remember what kind. Did we do it, Asha, or no? I'm like, I always ask and then I look. We did not. So a manifesting generator is somebody who has enough energy to get anything they want done as long as they feel inspired by it. They also have a superpower that not every sign has, is that you are able to speak things into existence easier than anyone else. Manifestors can do it as well too, but having that extra oomph of the generator of the sacral center is the power center, the energy center. So having that defined means you're a generator type. Having your throat either directly connected to your sacral center or indirectly connected is giving you energy extra to those powerful manifestations. So you can literally manifest anything you want. You have to feel it like you already have it, speak it out loud into existence, and know that it's done. And it's going to come in divine timing whenever it's ready for you. Okay. Cat Lee always forgets what they are. Have we done yours? I don't see it on there. How do projectors manifest? So it depends on your chart. So you probably have your throat defined because you are self-projected. So either you have your throat and your center of self, or the G center, which is the diamond in the middle. Oh, it might be. Okay. It might be under the old one. I don't have it here. I have to look on my body graph. What was I saying before? To manifest, right? So if your throat chakra is defined, that's your manifestation center anyway. So you have constant and consistent access to manifestation, to speaking what you need to speak into existence. So if your throat chakra is defined, that means you have constant access to your manifestations. You may not have the oomph because being a projector means that you don't have the sacral definition. You are not somebody who has that power. You have limited energy. Hi, Marilyn. So you are somebody who works for about, okay, I think I have, no, that's a different cat. Yeah, I got you here. You're an emotional generator. That's what you are, Cat. You're an emotional generator. But if your throat is not defined, which I think yours is defined, being a self-projected projector. But if your throat is not defined, it means that your manifestations do not come in easily. They come in like last minute. They come in chaotically because you don't have consistent access to speaking things into existence. So if you do not have throat definition, you speak in two different ways, which is either word vomit. So you have all the words, or you have none of the words and you're like a wallflower. You're just kind of absorbing everything in and you're waiting for your time to speak, but you're like, oh, do I even want to? So it does make it a little bit more chaotic for your manifestations, but it does not mean you can't manifest. It just means you have inconsistent manifestations. That's all it is. Lamora says, my throat is defined. I found if I'm emotional, I just demand specific things from the universe and it mostly works. Tan, thanks for the rose. Welcome in. Yeah, I definitely do that. I've done that before as well because my throat is also defined. I'll show you guys my chart. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. This is my chart here. So my throat is defined. I have my G center defined, or my center of self defined, and my splenic center. So this is why I'm a splenic projector, because this overrides like the self-projectedness. So if I did not have my spleen defined, I would be a self-projecting projector. But since my splenic center is defined, I am a splenic projector. I'm highly intuitive. It's very much in my chart. One time, somebody I really respected looked at my chart, like in the human design world, and she was like, damn, Melody. I was like, I know, because I have so much that I take in from others, and the white is where you take in from external sources. You amplify it or shake it up in your body, and you reflect it back out at others. I definitely get called drama all the time, especially lately. My family's been very much like Melody's the drama. I'm not denying it. I do absorb everyone else's emotions, and then I amplify it in my body and I reflect it back out at everyone. So if somebody has an attitude, or somebody has an issue and they're not saying it out loud, I'm probably going to express it myself in my body. And then people are gonna be like, oh my God, you're so dramatic. But don't get me wrong, there's times where I am just dramatic. The other day, I didn't want to drive in the car. I wanted my partner to drive and he wouldn't. And I was just like, ugh. And I got really dramatic with it. But is as it is. Period will make you do that. Juan, thank you so much for the follow. Marilyn says, I have great intuitions, but I don't always listen to myself. I feel people's energy. It's draining. You don't, if you don't want to go out into public and like feel all this energy, Kayla, thank you so much. I got you, Kat. You don't have to, you can shut it off. I definitely do. Like when I'm done here, I don't really have my intuition fully on where I'm just like being bombarded with messages all the time. But you can turn it off by just like literally imagine, if you can imagine in your mind's eye. I don't know if you have imagery in your mind's eye or not, but you can imagine a dial and you can see where the dial's at. Is it at 10? Is it at 7? Is it at 5? Is it at 2? Like, where is it? If it's too high up, you can just literally take your fingers, like you're just changing a dial, and you can turn it down or you can turn it off. So just imagine this dial and just see where it's at. If it's too high up, just turn it down. And you can also tell your energy, you're not your energy. You can also tell your ancestors, your angels, your guides, like, we're done here. I don't want to have a lot of downloads right now. So come back when I call you in. You can also ask them to turn it down as well. But Kayla, what type of reading are we doing for you? Thanks for submitting your $15 donation. Thank you. I will try that. Absolutely, Marilyn. Let me know how it goes. Renee, thank you for liking the live. Lamora, thank you for liking the live. So we are waiting on Kayla. They might be typing. I just might be talking too fast because ADHD. I have auditions for a dance team coming up, but I'm worried this season will go negatively. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what you need to know about the dance team. Now, your timestamp, thank you, Marilyn, for sharing, is going to be 57 minutes. Now, don't forget 57 is your timestamp, so you can watch your reading anytime you'd like. It's also an angel number, so go ahead and just put angel number 57, meaning, and to get an additional message from your angels if you would like. Just taking a cleansing breath here. Devin, thank you so much for your question. You can be added. It's a $15 donation. Look right at the very top of the pinned comment. Sevim, it's a $15 donation. You get a 5-minute reading. All right, this is for Kayla. Kayla. Spirit, what does Kayla need to know about the dance team? Spirit, what does Kayla need to know about the dance team this year? Spirit, what does Kayla need to know about this year's dance team? What's going on here? When I think about dance, when I think about dancing in general, not just the team, but like dancing itself, I feel like that is my outlet. That is my creativity. That is where I feel even keeled. I feel at peace. I feel like I'm in a rhythm or a vibe. I just feel like I'm never going to give up dancing. Dancing to me is too important. Even if something happens and I can't dance on the dance team, I'm still going to find a way to dance. Like, it just feels like a part of me. It feels like my expression. Let me know if that makes sense. Don't hold yourself back. All right. The 8 of Swords is here. The 8 of Swords is a card of your emotions telling you that you need to stay here. Even though she was spot on, even though there's nothing in front of the character, there's nothing behind the character. She feels like she is stuck here because she's bound and she's blindfolded. So she doesn't know what's in front of me or her or what's not in front of her. But her emotions, that puddle of water there, that's what the emotions are. Whenever you see water in anything, they're talking about emotions, creativity, intuition. But for this one, it's emotions. So she is stuck here because her emotions are making her feel like anything could happen. I'm so scared. It could be catty. It could be bitchy. It could like, I could be the odd man out. Like, I may not fit in, like whatever it is. Don't hold yourself back because the Swords is the suit of the mind. Your mind is telling you that. Okay. Elena, it's a $15 donation. Love to do you. You can be next if you send in your donation right now. But when you realize that these ropes are very loosely tied, you can shimmy them off, take the blindfold off, and realize nothing is standing in your way except your own thoughts and your own emotions. Okay. So let's see. This card jumped out of the deck. Justice. Very interesting. Honestly, I kind of really dig this. We got some life-changing things happening. We got a lot of major arcana. So these are big life changes. We're going to start with Justice. Justice is a card of Libra. Libra's season is the next season. So it's like the middle to end of September into October. This is about fairness, equality. This is about being even and everyone having a fair shake, fair shot. This makes me feel very much like your energy. I don't know if you are a Libra or have heavy Libra placements, like a rising sign or a moon sign, but it does feel like this is something I really want. I want equality for everyone. I want fairness. I want everyone on the same playing field. I do think you're going to get on the team. I do think you're going to get on the team because the King of Swords is here. Again, we're talking about Libra. Libra's air. This card is traditionally Aquarius. Libra placement, but I don't remember which one. We can look up your astrology if you're interested in that. It would be another $15 donation, but I do read astrology charts if you're ever interested in that. There is no pressure to do it right now if you don't want to. Or you can look it up yourself. There are free charts everywhere. But this is somebody who's also can be Libra or Gemini because this is the air signs, rising sign, moon sign, or sun sign. Transformation is here. I really feel leadership here. I don't know if you are planning on like doing like leadership, being the team captain, a co-captain, an assistant captain, or just being like somebody who really like talks people up and like, well, you can do it, don't give up, we got this, like just being like this voice. Because again, the swords are the mind, but it's also communication and taking action. This card's not afraid to confront people. That's why this card is the only, and these both honestly are looking directly at you. They are not shying away from a battle. They both have swords in their hands. They know they have the upper hand. They know they have the connections they need to make. Transformation, right? The butterflies, the 3 butterflies here. And you're rising up. So I wouldn't be surprised if you do go into like some sort of leadership role in there. But you're going to take everything that you've learned and you're going to take it with you. All right, the 10 of Wands, taking it with you because you're seeing things in a new light. You're seeing things for exactly how they are, not through rose-colored glasses. That's what the Hanged One is about. This character hung themselves up by their own ankle to see the world in a new light. That's why they have the halo. The halo is enlightenment. You're going to become enlightened, and you're going to show people like, hey, the knowledge and experience that I have had from the past, we're going to walk away knowing like I've learned that. And I'm going to take that perspective and I'm going to have this whole ass new beginning. The Fool card is a whole, like taking a leap of faith on yourself, knowing that you are going to land on your feet. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. Success, vitality, strength, growth, innocence is wrapped up in this as well. Strength is wrapped up in the sun as well because strength is Leo. Leo is the only zodiac sign that is ruled by the sun. So if you're a Leo rising, you're ruled by the sun. Wherever your sun sign is, that is going to be something that's going to be really reflective for you, especially Leo risings. But I do think this is going to work out for you. I do feel like there is going to be some stuff, but I think it's going to be manageable. So you can decide if that's something that you want to engage with or not, but I do feel like you are going to do this. You're going to take that leap of faith on yourself. You're going to learn your lessons. You're going to move forward with those lessons that you learn. They're going to change your perspective. You're going to rise up to the occasion, even transform to the occasion, and you're going to strive for fairness and equality so that everyone has a fair shake. But Kayla, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I really don't think you're ever going to stop dancing. And I don't think I want you to. I want you to keep doing it because for me, the energy that I read for you is like, it's literally everything. Like when I'm mad, when I'm happy, when I'm like sad and crying, like I just need this outlet to move my body so that I can get back to feeling like myself again. I just really feel like it's part of you. So I'm going to suggest don't ever stop. Don't ever stop dancing, girl. Thank you. Your readings are always so accurate. Oh, thank you, Kayla. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a pleasure to read for you. Guys, we only need 10,000 more likes to get up to our collective reading. So if you guys want the collective reading going, go ahead and tap that screen. We only need 10,000 more likes. While you guys tap that screen, I'm going to run to the bathroom super quick because I got to pee now. So I will be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Thank you so much for your patience. All right. Let's see if I missed anything. Just double checking here. All right, didn't miss anything there. And guys, don't forget $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice: psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. All right, didn't miss anything. Not a problem. All righty. So guys, keep tapping that screen. We are only about 8,500 8,500 more likes to our collective reading. So tippity tap, tap, tap that screen. Let's get us up there. Let's do it. Hi, Judy. Welcome in, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Eric, thank you so much for your question, although I am not going to read that question. It looks like you want to spy on Kayla. I'm not going to spy on anyone. That's gross and grody and immoral, so I'm not going to do that. But if you want to know about you and your love life, or you and your love life with Kayla, I can read that, but I'm not going to tell you where Kayla is, because I don't know if that puts her in danger. I don't know if that is something that you even need to know. So I will not be spying on anyone today. But thank you for your question anyways, Eric. I do appreciate it. But I don't spy. No, no. Hi, Maxwell. All right, guys. Oh, we're getting there. Getting close. We're getting closer. Somebody's closer. Have you guys watched the new Happy Gilmore? I actually don't really like Adam Sandler movies that much, but I really did enjoy this one. This one was funny. I laughed out loud like a while for a couple times. So I do suggest watching it. Maxwell, we're getting up to a collective reading. Once we hit 30,000 likes right here, that's when we're going to do the collective reading. So we're 7,500 likes away from the collective reading. So if you want to help us get there, just tippity tap tap that screen and we'll get that collective reading going. Thanks, Maxwell. Tiffany, thank you for liking the live. I saw Maxwell liking the live. Lamora, thank you. You've been killing it as well. Hopefully Asha's still here. Monica, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Monica. What type of reading are we doing for you today? Are you doing a psychic reading, which is the topic reading? You want to do a mediumship reading, which is where I connect with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm? Or do you want to do a human design reading, which is a chart reading all about your energy? I do offer astrology as well, but no one really wants it ever, so I stopped mentioning it. But I do read birth charts as well if you'd like that. So we're just waiting on Monica. All right, Monica, who are we getting in contact with? So I do a direct connection. So you let me know who we're going to get in contact with. Now, I also do evidential mediumship. So I will give you evidence to who I have here. You confirm if it makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. Nothing more, nothing less. So you just let me know the relationship, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, husband, wife. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, go ahead and just tell me their first name only, nothing more, nothing less. All right, your grandma. Let's go for it. So this is not a card reading. This is just me channeling messages. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 11 minutes. 111. Manifestations coming true. That's also an angel number that you can look for if you want to look up 111 meaning, which is just your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, your manifestations all coming to fruition. But you can look it up additionally for an angel number. And again, I do record all these readings, so you can watch this anytime you would like. And again, I'm going to ask, does it make sense? Whatever comes through, you just say yes, no, or I don't know. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just going to take a moment here. This is for Monica. Spirit, what is Monica? No, Spirit, we're getting in contact with Monica's grandma. There's several things that came forward right away. The first thing that came forward was like jewelry came forward. So it makes me feel like she was a very like, the word luxurious comes to mind, but it's more like she likes the finer things. She would like probably gravitate towards like shiny, sparkly things. Like she probably really liked, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not luxury per se, but it's, but really liking the finer things in life. Also, my stomach's really being highlighted. So I don't know if she had stomach issues. She probably passed away from stomach issues. Maybe there's something here that just makes me feel like my stomach's in knots. Makes me feel like there had to do something with her, like her passing had to do with her stomach. Let me know if this makes sense by saying yes, no, or I don't know. But I do feel like she had really fine jewelry or really nice jewelry. I feel like she really liked to be like put together. Yes, and I don't know. She just makes me feel like so I think the yes is she likes to be put together. She likes the shiny things, with the stomach you might not know of. That's what I'm thinking you're saying I don't know too. But yeah, I think her stomach was an issue. I don't think she ever wanted to talk about it, honestly. So that's probably why you don't know. She probably was really reserved because she might have been embarrassed about it because it was something that really bothered her. You can confirm that with anyone who knew your grandma well like that, and show them, the 5 minutes video here where it's recorded to see. I also feel like grandma makes me feel like she was smaller. On the smaller end, she might have been short and small, but she feels like she was petite, little dainty is what I get. She makes me feel like she was she makes me feel like she was active in the church. She makes me feel like that was like her community. She might have been really God-fearing. She might have been really religious. That's all coming in for her as well. I think it's the church too. I think it's Christianity that's coming through. It could be any of the organized religions, but it does feel like Christianity to me. She's saying yes. Devout, it comes through. So she might have had like crucifixes on the wall. She might have had like a An altar of sorts. I don't know if she'd call it an altar. But some devout Christians do have like pictures of Christ and crucifix and all that. Like, that's what she's showing me. She makes me feel difficult. She makes me feel like she was a little difficult. It kind of is like her way or the highway. I feel very like prideful as well. I feel very prideful. I feel very stubborn. I feel like a Southern stubbornness for whatever reason comes through. And I don't know if that's like a specific type of stubbornness or like extra stubborn, or maybe she was Southern, but I just get like this Southern stubbornness coming through for her. But I do feel like her love language was gifts. So I do feel like whatever gifts you got from her, they were like expensive or really unique. Maybe it was jewelry for you. Italian. So Italian stubbornness. Honestly, I feel like your grandma, to me, I feel like she was just like this really unique person in her family. Like, I feel like she might have had her mom like have this feeling of like, you need this or this, and very, very like put together again. But I feel like she's very unique in that. Oh shoot, we're running out of time. Do you have any messages for Monica? She's talking about men. She's like, don't let a man bring you down. You're stronger than a man. You don't let a man tell you what to do. Like, she's very much like, I feel like this is like a protection for whatever reason. I don't know why it's coming through. She's like, oh my God. But it's very much like, don't let a man belittle you. Don't let a man bring you down. Don't let a man like make you feel less than, like you're better than them. You have me in you. Like you stand on your own 2 feet. I feel like I want you to be stubborn too. Like, be difficult. It's like basically what she's saying, like, be difficult. So Monica, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you some clarity. I hope it gave you some insight. I hope it gave you some comfort in some way. I'm so sorry for the passing of your grandma. But I'm so happy that we could have this reading here today. It looks like most of the reading made sense. It's so funny. Maybe she was Southern Italian, because there's something Southern that came through. So it could be Southern Italian. I don't know if you know that or not, but yeah, let me know how it resonated. Tiffany, thank you for liking the live. Guys, we're only 2,200 likes away. No, I lied. We're only 1,200 likes away. I don't know how to do math. We're 1,200 likes away. So go ahead and tippity tap that screen. We're going to get this collective reading underway in 1,100 likes. But Monica, I'm still very interested to hear what you think of the reading. Thank you. You're very welcome. Let me know, did it make sense? Did it resonate? Did the message resonate? Let me know, girl. Shoot. Guys, we have 800 more likes. 800. We're going to do that collective. Let's go for it. Absolutely. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You can share this video with anyone in the family that could maybe answer the stomach issue, because the stomach was really highlighted, like really highlighted. So I wouldn't be surprised if something in the stomach made her sick. My other grandma from Florida came through. Is that who it was? Was your grandma from Florida? Is that the Southern stubbornness? Cat, it's a $15 donation. That's why you said Southern. Okay, that makes sense. It's like, I just get the Southern stubbornness. But yeah, don't let a man ruin your life. Your grandma's very like, don't let a man get you. Hi, Melly. Welcome in, my love. You're just in time. We're about to do the collective in less than 100 likes. Love it. Yes. We did it. We made it. All right, guys, we made it to the collective portion of the day. So if you're out there in the ether, you're not clicked into my room, now is the time. Krista, thank you for the follow. Now is the time. Get in here. Get your energy in here so we can read the collective energy. Yes, Asha. I love it. That's some champagne bottles going. I'm back. Marilyn, you're just in time, girly. We're doing the collective reading right now. So, guys, if you are just watching from outside, you're not in the room, you're not clicked in, click in. Come on, bring your energy in so that we can do this collective reading here. Alrighty, so let's go for it, you guys. And guys, don't forget, we don't have anyone else on the list. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. All right, Spirit, this is for the collective energy, the collective energy, the collective energy. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Oh, Ashley, I'm so glad you're here. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Because you've done a lot of work to get us here. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What's the energy? What's the message? Hi, Veronica. Just in time, love. All right, let's go for it. This is the last shuffle. We're going to cut the deck. We're going to see what's going on. Well, some of us are running and chasing our passions, our desires, our motivations. Some of us have spiritual awakenings happening. Some of us are developing our psychic gifts. The fire signs are wands. The fire signs are psychic. The water signs are empaths. So they have empathy. They feel feelings as if they're their own, whereas the fire signs are psychics. They have the clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, if I could actually get my shit together. So some of us are working on this, but this is passion, desire, motive. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp, for those of you who don't know. And Monica, I really feel like that was mostly for you. But we're starting something new, brand new. All aces are brand new beginnings. So we are starting this journey. Some of us are going to do spiritual awakening. Some of us are starting our own business. Some of us are running towards our passions. Oof. Yeah. Like there's something happening in this life that you're saying, like, I don't want this anymore. I'm over it. Her shirt literally says over it in that black part of her shirt. It's going to be better on the recording. Again, I record all these readings, but on the iPhone, it just doesn't come through. But she's being presented with more of the same, and she doesn't want it. She's even said it. She has her phone. The phone is lit. She already said, like, listen, I'm done because I already have this. I don't need more of it. But nobody's listening, so her body language is closed. Now she's irritable. Now she's frustrated. Now she's mad. And now she needs a change. The Six of Swords is the card of transition. You can see they're in really rocky waters right here. They're even in rocky waters out here. But the more that you get somebody to help you move towards this nice, clean, crystalline water, you're going to get to new land, aho. And in this new land, you're able to make moves. You're able to make moves. Yes, it might be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to strive. I don't know where to go for. You got to go with the flow. What is being presented to you, right? When we talk about the Chariot, we're talking about movement. Some of us might even be getting a new vehicle, but we're talking about movement. We have the Magician's Wand. This is the card of the Magician. This is just the box. She's on front of the box. She has that wand right there. You see that? She has that wand right there. She has the wands, the pentacles, the swords, the cups, this growth of abundance, success, power, innocence, protection, consistent and constant access to it. She has everything she needs to move on, to do whatever it is she wants in this new area of life that you are experiencing. The Sphinxes, their lore is that they talk to you telepathically. So your mindset is the only thing keeping you from going. But you see that cloud of smoke? They're burning rubber. They want to get out of here. Yellow is success. Remember, this card has nothing but yellow and green. Growth, yellow, protection's in here too, so there's black in here too. But we got this. Like, you're just having a transition. You might need somebody to help you transition, but when you get there, don't hold yourself back. Really changing your perspective. The Hanged One is all about changes of perspective. You're going to go out and you're going to make the damn thing happen because you're seeing things for exactly how they are. You're seeing the logistics. You're seeing things for the reality of it, not through the rose-colored glasses, like the dreamy version. Like, I want you to go out and do whatever it is that you want to do, but just know some of us are getting our enlightenment on. That's why there's a halo overhead. She's enlightened. She's gotten information that makes her see things through the right lenses. And then we have the Six of Swords. Victory. This is the card of victory. You're going to be taken off. This new beginning, this passionate, this drive, this motivation that you have, the psychic abilities some of us are developing, like, we are victorious with it. We have 2 sixes in this reading. Sixes are harmony. They're harmony. They're not evil. Some people think the number 6 is evil because of, the mark of the beast or whatever. But 6s are about harmony. They're about feeling even keeled. They're about your house and home as well. So like having a home that feels good and satisfying, and like this is something that is, you're walking forward, and some of us are going to have a following on social media. Some of us are going to have a following of friends that are supporting us, of family members that are supporting us. Like we're going to get with our support team, and they're going to follow us through to victory. This is the wreath of victory. Her earring has a V in it for victory. Like she is victorious. So whatever is going on, this new beginning, don't hold yourself back from. Yes, this is the trigger point. You have to have something to trigger you to start this new thing, to get out of, like, I'm sick and tired of somebody telling me what I need instead of listening to me and saying, this is what I need. So then you're going to get out of there. You're going to make a move. You're going to not hold yourself back, right? We're going to move on because we have everything we need to do. So we have the right perspective to do it, and we have victory here. So guys, fuck yeah. I love that. This is a really great collective reading. So I do hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity or insight. Let me know how it resonated for you. Even if it didn't resonate, you can say, no, it didn't resonate. Thanks anyways. But if it did resonate for you, I would love to hear how. So go ahead and comment below how of it. Allie says, I claim all of that. Oh yeah, Allie. That's amazing. Thank you. You're very welcome, Marilyn. Anytime, my love. Thank you guys for being here. And if you guys want another collective reading, we're going to do it at 60,000. Every 30,000 likes, we will do a collective reading. So if you guys ever want more, go right for it. Hell yeah is right. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are so much fun. Thank you so much for being here. All right, guys, we are still waiting on the next donation, though. So if you are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Go ahead and select my picture twice. So picture here, picture below. Asha said resonated for me. Lamora says, I'm starting so many new things right now. Yes, it's all awesome. Yes. You're going to select here. Then you're going to click that guy right there. Then you're going to select this one, or this one. You can also do a private reading from here if you would like to do that, but you can also do your 5-minute donation from there as well. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Veronica says, yay, glad I caught it. I'm glad you caught it too. I was like right in the nick of time. I was like, oh, Veronica's here. She nailed it. Timing was chef's kiss. Oh, thank you, Maya. Thank you, Lamora, for liking the live, guys. And again, there is no wait at this time. So go ahead and get that donation in. $15 gets you that 5-minute reading of your choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Allie, thank you so much for the follow. We just did a mediumship reading for the last person that got a reading. And then we do psychic readings, which is I channel a message, I pull some cards on a topic. And human design is a chart reading, all about your energy, what type of energy you have, how to work with it, and how to trust your decisions when you make them. It is life-changing. It changed my life in the best ways ever. I feel more productive. I feel more successful. I quit my big girl job 30 days after I found human design, and I just started hitting the ground running with what I wanted to do. Sending BRB, still living great from the last one. Yes, Megs. I love that. Yeah, as soon as it comes in, we'll get your reading underway because there is no wait. And it's all first come, first serve. So whoever gets their donation in first is the first one that gets that reading. Wow, we're almost to 40,000 likes now. So 20,000 more likes. We'll do another collective reading, guys. We'll see what else the spirit, ancestors, angels want us to know. Do you ever do readings for friends? I have one that's gotten codependent. I do readings for friends, yes, but I don't typically do them. I tell my friends because I know too much information about them. Megan, I got you. Thank you, Meg. I know too much information about my friends, so it makes it harder for me to be unbiased, especially because I have a lot of opinions. If you guys have been here long enough, you know I have lots of opinions. So I don't trust myself with being unbiased with my friends. So I tend to send them off to another person, like somebody I trust, like check out this psychic, things like that. Yes. Who are we getting in contact with, Meg? So I don't tend to do them for the readings. because I just need to be unbiased. I need to just go with what the energy is, what the message is, what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, instead of having doubts that are like, am I just saying this because this is my opinion on it? Or am I saying this because this is the real message? Because I'm a human being at the end of the day, and I do have biases. And so I don't want to, I don't know, fucks with my friends if I don't know if I'm getting a true message or not, you know? So that might be a boundary you put with your friends, but like, hey, I know too much about you. I can't do your readings anymore. Because it's simply the truth. Simply the truth. All right. So Megs, let me know the relationship to whomever we're getting in contact with: mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, husband, wife. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, go ahead and let me know their first name only, nothing more, nothing less. And these readings are all channeled readings. I don't pull cards for mediumship. I just give you what I get from your past loved one. And don't forget, guys, I do record all these readings as well. You'll get a timestamp. This timestamp is how you're going to get to your specific reading. It is also so Megs, I ask for a specific person for a true reason. Because if I do a spirit-led reading, which is what you're asking for right now, you may not get your family members coming through. We have 14 people who all have ancestries in this room. If I do spirit-led, it may be one of their family members. And that has happened many times. That's why I do direct, to make sure that you get your money's worth, so that somebody else's family member doesn't just come in and, you know, steamroll that. That's not what I'm sorry. It's okay. Do you want to do a psychic reading? You just want to do a general reading? Or do you want to contact somebody? Okay, we can do that. General, or do you have a question in mind? And hi from Ireland. You're in Michigan right now. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, ADHD, and I can't keep up. Girl, me too. General. Okay, let's do a general. So let's go for it. But yeah, so your angel number and your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 32 minutes. 1 hour, 32 minutes. So after we're done here, you can go angel number 132, meaning to get an additional message from your angels. But I will say, if we're ever doing a private reading, we only do spirit-led, because it's just me and you's energy. So I just see whoever comes through. I don't do a direct normally, unless you're like, I specifically want to talk to so-and-so. Then we'll do a direct. But yeah, if you're ever in a private mediumship reading with me, whoever comes through comes through. We don't have to worry about anyone else. This is energy. All right, Spirit. This is for Meg. Oh, wait. We got to do some shovels. Meg. Spirit, what does Meg need to know? What is the message for Meg? Spirit, what is the message for Meg? What's going on? What does Meg need to know? Whew. So right now, Meg, immediately what I feel is my shoulders being highlighted right at the top of the shoulders, though. So your shoulders may be up. You may be keeping stress in the shoulders, but right now the shoulders are being highlighted in my body. The other thing is I feel hot. I feel really, 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 really hot. So if you are feeling really warm, get a nice tea, get a cold beverage, take a lukewarm shower. I don't think cold showers are necessary, but it's apparently good for the body either way. But the heat in the body, I'm not sure what it is. It's something here that just feels like it almost feels like hot water to me in a way, even though it was weird that I just said take a shower. So let's see what the cards have to say. But really, if you keep stress in your body, I think you keep it in your shoulders. So if you can get somebody to rub your shoulders, get a massage, that's going to be good for you. Just really pay attention to any shoulder pains you may have. We have the Emperor. This makes sense to the Hot because he's Aries. Aries is the fire sign, is a fire sign. There's 3 of them. This is somebody who is wanting to be in control. Thank you, Spirit. This could be a father figure because the Emperor is the father of tarot. This does not need to just be your father. This could be a boss, a relationship that feels like they have to have an authority over you. This is somebody who feels like they are in charge. Okay. The Emperor is a king. Kings are in charge. Aries is the first house of self. So they're selfish. It's okay to be selfish if you need to be, but also it's good to keep in mind that we need to figure out, like, who am I hurting if I am being selfish? It's not always a bad thing to be selfish, though. It's not. Wow, there is a lot of fire here. So apparently we're just talking about fire. That's why my body was hot. I'm just getting back to myself. Hell yes, starting to get control back. And you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. The sun is the biggest yes in tarot. The sun is the most positive sign in tarot. All your cards are really, really great. They're really, really great. This is growth. This is strength. This is vitality. This is innocence. This is success. Did I say success already? If I didn't, it's success. This is like the sun shining down. The sun also has cleansing properties. So if you're ever outside grounding yourself, if you can get the sun on your back, whether it's like on your actual skin or if you're wearing clothes, it doesn't matter. But the sun at your back is going to be something that's going to allow you to feel cleansed almost, or feel like you have this property of feeling like a little bit more healed, a little bit better. The sun isn't going to heal like your your bacterial things. Like if you have like the flu or something like that, it will help kill some stuff, but it's just going to take time for doing that. But either way, we have the King of Wands, which is Leo, who is ruled by the sun. Leo is the 5th house of creativity, dating, spotlight. They love to be in the spotlight. This is a card of ready to take off, ready to take charge. They're literally uncrossing their legs and they're walking forward. This is a card of transformation because fire by nature is transformative. Just think of a bonfire, right? You start with logs, you end with ashes. This is something that you're going to be fine. Now, they do have Aries here, even though it is Leo traditionally, which is interesting because, again, we pulled the Aries card, which is the Emperor. So there's a lot of like doing things on your own, very much like independent energy. I have an idea and I'm going to run with it. I don't care what other people have to say. If you're not on my train, you miss the train. You know, if you're not here for me, you're not here for me. But this is definitely about your hopes, your dreams, your manifestations, all taking off, all coming to fruition. The 9 of Cups is the genie in a bottle energy. This is what you're asking for. It's been heard. What you're wanting has been heard. You are getting what you want. You have to put the work into it. This could be creativity. Again, Leo, both of these cards represent Leo, is creative. They are creative by nature. So if you have a lot in your 5th house, that's your creative house. If you have a lot in Leo, that is, again, creativity, spotlight. Like, I'm supposed to be out there and supposed to be seen, right? The sun is sees. So go out and do the work. It is going to be the most fulfilling thing you do in your life. The Knight of Cups is walking slowly and in their own time, so divine timing, to this river here, where they can constantly have access to fill their cup. If you're working with an empty cup, you have nothing to give. But if you fulfill your cup by doing what it is that you're wanting, what your manifestations are, putting that work into it, getting up off your throne and doing the damn thing, knowing that the sun is at your back, so it's going to help you do whatever it is that you want to do, you are going to be fine. You are going to be fulfilled. It is going to be so good, so successful, right? So I'm so glad she said amen. So I do hope this made sense. I hope this gave you some clarity. I hope it gave you some insight. Thank you so much, Meg, for your donation. I really appreciate it. And thank you again for wanting a reading. I appreciate it. I already said that twice, but it's the truth. All right. So we are waiting on the next donation to come through. So guys, if you are interested in a reading, go ahead and get that donation in now. $15 get you 5 5 minutes. We can do another psychic reading, which is what we just did for Meg, a mediumship reading where I connect with somebody who's passed away in the spiritual realm of your choice. And then I also do human design readings, which is all about your energy, what type of energy you have, how to work with that energy, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. And guys, if you're new here, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, hi, hello. I am Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium, and this is what I do from 11 a.m. Eastern time to 2 p.m. Eastern time, not a.m. That's literally no sleep. It's a 3-hour time stamp that I'm here. So follow me. I always start all my lives off for free. So make sure you follow me. And definitely if you want a reading, now's the time to get that donation in. LMAFO. Yeah, I had a double mastectomy in January, had my implants done August 5th. Woo, girl. Oh, that's awesome. I hope they are good. I hope they're what you wanted. I hope they're exactly what you were asking for. Definitely feeling like I'm stepping into myself. Yes, you are. Hell yeah, dude. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Fire made sense. Yes, it did. Success. Love it. That's beautiful. Mwah. Kisses for you, my love. Why is it hot right here? Interesting. Sorry, I just like put my hand over here and I just felt heat. Like, why is it hot right here? So more fire, right? I'm starting my crafting business back full swing and working from a smoke shop. Yes. Hi, PA. It gives me lots of freedom so that you can get your business back up and running. Oh, I'm so happy for you. PA is a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. And I don't do yes or no questions because tarot is not designed for yes or no. Tarot is designed for the details. So I don't do any yes or no's. Yep, and I get to sell my products at the smoke shop? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's perfect. That's amazing. You got it. You got this. That sun is shining. Oh, I'm so happy. I know I keep saying it, but it's the truth. I'm so happy for you. Adrian, I got you, my love. Thank you so much. Yep, so I got to get off my ass. It's time. All right, Adrian, thank you so much. I feel like somebody else went through too. Let me just do a quick little refresh because I think I might have missed something. My boyfriend just said, oh, she's good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm here if you want a reading too. If that's something you're interested in, I got you. But we are going to do Adrian right now. Adrian, let me know that you're here, my love. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. Nope, I didn't miss anyone. I got everyone. Let me just check this one real quick. I might have just saw the email come through because I get a notification and an email that you guys send in. We're going to do a general. I got you with a 6-minute reading for being a subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bad Doc, thank you for the Tiny Diny. Aurora. Tiny Dinies get tiny roars. And guys, don't forget, we're almost halfway there to this 60,000 mark. 60,000 gets us another collective reading. So if you want another collective reading, just go ahead and tap that screen. Get us up to 60,000 likes. All right, Adrian. Thank you for the Tiny Diny as well. Aurora. Tiny Dinies get tiny roars. All right, let's go for it. Your timestamp. Thank you, Bad Doc, for the follow. Adrian, your timestamp is going to be 1 hour, 43 minutes. 1 hour, 43. Just doing some cleansing breaths here. Once I see something, hear something, or feel something, that is when I'll start the timer. All right, Spirit. This is for our friend, Adrian. Adrian. Spirit, what does Adrian need to know? What's the message for Adrian? Spirit, what is the message for Adrian? Adrian, right now I have a headache. No, hold on. This is not. There we go. Right now I have a headache. I have it right here. That's where I'm feeling it. So if you're having any sort of headaches or head issues, take it easy. I feel like I just want to kind of lay down and take it easy today. I don't know why. I don't even know if you're feeling this headache that I'm feeling. It could have to deal with hormones, things like that. But I just had one all weekend. Oh, you poor thing. Michelle, thank you so much for the follow. Take it easy. This potentially could be a migraine. So if you can get into a dark room, do it. But there's something here that I just really want to take it easy. I kind of also, I don't know if this headache is making you feel nauseous at all, but anytime you vomit from a headache, I want you to go get medical help. Okay. So if you feel like you're vomiting, go get some help. Okay. Cause that's something serious. All right. But I do feel a little uncomfortable. I feel a little nauseous. So that's why I'm saying that. Take it easy. That's all I want. Okay. I am the medical help. Adrian, you need more than just you. You need more than just you, but you know what I mean then when I say that. So if you're feeling it all nauseous, you know what I mean by it. So take care of yourself. There's something here about getting an ice pack and either putting it, I feel like I want two of them. I want to put it on the back of my neck and I want to put it on top of my head. Whether I'm putting it on the front of my forehead or if I'm putting it on top of my head, I want 2 ice packs. I don't know if that's something you're already doing and I'm just reading into that, but I just really want the coolness on my head. Like that's what I really want. Let's pull these cards here. You're going to get past this. You have victory here. You're going to be victorious of this migraine, of this headache. You will get past it. Okay. I have one that goes over my eyes. Ooh, I love that. But also get one on the back of the neck too. For whatever reason, that was the first one that came through. So over the eyes is good. And then around the neck too. But the 6 of Wands is walking forward with a following, with a support team, with the people who need to help you, that when you can't help yourself, Miss Medical Team here. But you're going to be fine. All right. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Girly, you got some knights going on. We have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to be read in 2 different times, but you got, let me see. Sorry, there's a horse that looks very similar, but they're not. But the knights, there's only 4 on the deck and you got 2 of them. There's 78 cards, right? Yes, right now it sucks. Yes, right now. Again, this could also be indicating your grief that you're still going through because it's heartbreak. And you've been getting this card a lot, unfortunately. So when you have cards that repeat over and over and over again, it's something that you're still facing, still battling. So this could still have to do with your grief, any heartbreak, heartache that you're having. She has no shit. Like, this come out so much for you, which is not my favorite card to come out for somebody. But what's better is the cards are better too. So it's not just associated with heartbreak, toxicity, pain, all of that stuff. There's more to it. When we figure out what we want, and we go and we walk towards what is going to fulfill us, what is going to make us happy, what is going to make us grow. Because you need water to grow, right? You need water to survive, but you do need water to grow. But making sure that my cup is full at all times, even through the pain, even through the heartache, even through the suffering that you may be feeling in your head right now, right? Just know I need something, right? You need something to fulfill you. Right now, I just want you to journal. Like, that's coming through. So if you're not journaling already, or you are journaling already, still get your journal out and just write it out. Even if it sucks right now and you have to be in a dark space, like if you can see the paper and pen, just journal, get it out of you. Don't let it fester in there, right? Because the festering is going to be something that causes things to be worse. But your cards are good. All right, because you are walking away with knowledge and experience. The 10 of Wands, excuse me. So your grief may be coming to an end. You may finally get through the grief, okay? Especially with knowledge and experience, walking on. 10s are endings, going into new beginnings, because 1 + 0 is 1, new beginnings. So there is something that is going to take place, and I do feel like the grief is going to not either be so intense, or you're going to get past it completely. Ooh, Thank you, Spirit. Spirit agrees in a big way. I need something good to happen. I think it will, girl, because look at you got the sun. You got the sun and you got the Knight of Pentacles. There it is. The Knight of Pentacles is stability, is strength. He's the only knight not actively moving. The Knight of Swords is the second fastest moving card. The Knight of Wands is literally on their hind legs, ready to take action. The Knight of Cups here is slowly walking, where this card is not walking anywhere. Stable money, stable income, stable material gains, stable housing. There's stability here coming for you, okay? Especially when it's paired with the sun. The sun, the growth, the vitality, the strength, Leo energy, right? Which is like a spotlighted energy, creative energy, dating energy. This is something that is going to allow you to be fulfilled. You are fulfilling yourself, right? Getting that way. Bring him on, please. So it's coming in. I really feel November for whatever reason. I don't know why I feel November for you, but there's something in November that makes me feel like that's my time. Like that, like I'm getting there. I'm going to get there in November. So Adrian, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. Oh, it's your birthday? Hell yeah, girl. Something happening on your birthday that's going to be really, really good. Remember, victory's here at the bottom of the deck. It's Sagittarius season. Sagittarius need to move too. Sagittarius is somebody that needs to move. Very famous Sagittarians are Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Taylor Swift, and they're always moving, right? If they don't move, bad things happen, like Britney, right? She stopped moving. She got, this conservatorship on her. She wasn't able to make her own moves. It made her literally sick, physically, mentally, the whole shebang. So keep moving forward. Sagittarius need to move. So keep going forth. And I'm a Sagittarius moon. So my emotions, they need to move. They need to get out, or else I'm going to drive myself into a depression. I totally relate. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Adrian. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting that donation in. And take care of your brain right now, you poor thing. The way I feel it, it's right here above my left eye in the center of my head, but like towards the left center. And it just feels like somebody's like taking a drill to my head. So take care of yourself, okay? Oopsie doopsie. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Guys, we are halfway to 60,000 likes. If you want a collective reading, a second collective reading, go ahead and tippy tap that screen. Get us up to 60,000 likes. She goes, that's kind of creepy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to creep you out. That's just what I feel. I don't know if it's creepy because that's exactly how it feels, or if it's creepy because it feels like a drill. It's exactly the place my head hurts. I love my job, Spirit. Thank you so much. It's just like, it's literally how I feel it. Citrus, thank you for the heart me, or I heart you. Thanks for being here. It's good to know that we're getting much more accurate with our headaches and placements of where things hurts. So thanks for letting me know. Sorry, it's creepy though. Look what the fuck is going on. But I do love my job. All right, guys, who is next? Go ahead and send in that $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading. Unless you're a subscriber, you will get a 6-minute reading just like Adrian did. So go ahead. I love you and your job. Thank you, Adrian. Me too. It's definitely something I feel meant to do, 100%. But we are waiting on that next one to come through. Who's interested? Who wants a reading? Amanda, thank you so much. I got you. Amanda, what type of reading are we doing for you? Again, I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Let me know what type of reading you're interested in. And guys, don't forget to follow me if you're ever interested in free readings. I do them for the first 15 minutes of all of my lives. Human design, yes! Amanda, that's my favorite reading to do. I'm so excited. So make sure to follow me to get qualified for a free reading. I don't guarantee everyone's going to get a free reading. It is a random selection. All right, Amanda, so what I need from you How does human design work as a reading? Oh, well, stay tuned. We are doing it right now. So, Amanda, what I need from you, yeah, I get to witness. You do get to witness. Your name, not your name. I know your name. I need your birth date, including the year. I need your time of birth and the city and state. And if you weren't born in the States, the city and country that you were born in. I'm very excited, guys. And we have a pretty good crowd in here right now to do a human design reading. So, guys, check it out. See how you like it. You don't have to get one if you don't want to, but definitely check it out because it's super, super interesting information that's going to come forth. That should be very validating information. It should be information that makes sense to you. It shouldn't come out of left field or anything like that. It's just really telling you about you and the energy you have, how to work with it, and how to trust it. And guys, keep liking the live. Remember, 60,000 likes is how we get to a second collective reading. Every 30,000 likes, you get a collective reading going. Hi, Ash. I hope you're thriving today. Thank you so much, Ash. I'm trying my best. That's for sure. But guys, don't forget, after Amanda, we don't have anyone else. So if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and send that donation. And just in case, Amanda, you may not want to share that information publicly because you don't have to. I'm actually going to say hi to you on the place that you submitted your donation, and you can just reply back to that hi with that information if you don't want it as public information. You literally don't need to put it publicly if you don't want to. So you can just reply back to the notification that you should be getting literally any moment. What the hell was that? Cat? Is there a cat in here? Winnie? The hell was that? Did you guys hear that too? I feel like my window just closed out of nowhere. Not fully, but it might have closed. I don't even know. Oh, PM, 6 p.m. Me too. I was born in 6 p.m. too. Perfect. Yeah, it's okay that you did that. I just wanted to give you an option just in case you didn't want to. Just wanted to give you the option, my friend. All right. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy because your chart and my chart are exactly, not exactly the same, but very, very, very similar. That is hilarious to me. Like, I'm going to show you, this is your chart right here. So before we even start, I'm going to explain what the chart is and stuff like that. But I just want you to see, like, this is your chart and this is my chart. We have the same, like, things going on, just like a little bit different. So I'm going to be really able to speak to you on this for sure. I can anyways, but like, this is something I can relate to because you and I are the same. But first, before I tell you your aura type, your information about this chart, I want you to know what we're looking at, okay? So this is what's known as the human design body graph. There's two different sides to your chart. There's this red side of the chart, and there's this black side of the chart. The red side of your chart is your subconscious or your design side. This is formulated 88 days before your birth. That's when they say the soul imprints on the body about the third trimester. It is talking about all these lines, the red lines in your chart. Okay, so this is your subconscious, the things you don't really know about yourself until somebody else points them out. Unless you have the black associated, which is the black side of your chart, which is formulated at the exact moment of your birth. So these are the things that are you're conscious to. Black side is conscious, red side is unconscious, and this is also, the black side is also known as your personality side. So when you have black in your chart, that's where it's highlighted, where you really know and you understand where this is coming from. When you have black and red, it means you have it on both sides of your chart. So this is not necessarily unconscious to you, but also a little bit unconscious as well, because you have the black and the red. The shapes in here are centers. They are chakras. They are used from the chakra system. Where you have white in your chart, you take in, you shake it up in your body to amplify it, and you reflect it back out at others. This is where you're most open to conditioning. Okay. Now, where you have coloration in your chart is where you have consistent access to areas. So you have consistent access to your throat. So you're probably a pretty decent speaker, but you may not be able to speak what's exactly on your brain because you have no connection from the ajna, which is the mind, to the throat. So you may need to write something out to convey something very articulately, unless you're well versed in it already. The center of self is this one. So you have an idea of who you are and why you're here. Just basically not really why you're here, but who you are as a person. And then your splenic center is also your center of intuition and instincts. Now, there's 5 different aura types, okay? So there is the generator, the manifester, the manifesting generator, the reflector, and us projectors. So we're going to start your timer right now. Being a projector means you do not have your sacral, which is the second to bottom square, defined or colored in. So you do not have access to energy like 70% of the population does. You and I are people who live in rest, and we have active cycles. We are not designed for a 9 to 5 life. We're designed for 4 hours, 6 hours of work at the most. When we come home from a 9 to 5, we are burnt out. We can barely get off the couch to feed ourselves. Like if we have a family, like sure, we can do it, but like it's really running us dry and ragged, and it's really hard for us to take care of our own needs and put ourselves first because we've already drained our energy for that day. I really like to tell people who have non-sacral energy, which is what we have, you and I, to look into spoon theory, SPOON, spoon, like you're eating with a spoon theory. And it really articulates energy in a very concise way. You are what's known. So a projector is here to guide real quick. Let me talk about what it is to be a projector. Projectors are here to guide others only when invited. If you're trying to guide somebody who doesn't want your advice, who's not interested to know what you have, your opinions or anything like that, they're not going to listen to you. That's when you're going to be like, oh, she's a know-it-all. Oh my God, she's a know-it-all. Like, I didn't ask for her advice. That's when you're going to get a lot of feedback. That's when you're going to get a lot of like brick walls happening where you don't know why people are mad at you. You just told them what you thought, and it just was not, thank you, Spirit, was not something that they were open to receiving. Because you and I have what's known as penetrating energy. Well, Spirit's really here right now. But we have penetrating energy. So without the invitation, people can feel like we're too much. Like, she's too much. Amanda's too much. Oh my God. Like, why is Amanda doing this? Like, she's just doing too much because our energy is just penetrating. So if there's people out there that like, come on, Amanda, let's go do this thing. Or come on, Amanda, let's go hang out. Let's go to a movie. Let's do that. These are people who are open to your energy. These are the people who are not afraid of your energy. These are the people who are your people. Okay, who are inviting you in. Now, not every invitation is meant for you because you are a splenic projector, just like me. Okay, the splenic center, again, is your intuition center and your instinctual center. This is the center that is telling me without a doubt that you are an intuitive. You have gate 57. Gate 57 is on both sides of your chart in both your north nodes. So this is your future destiny. You really need to lean into your intuition. You have intuitive clarity. Gate 57 is a big sign that you are an intuitive. All right. So if you're not already doing this type of work, or you're not like honing it in, you're not doing the cards, I don't suggest the pendulum ever. Don't do it. Not worth it. But the cards are worth it. Meditation's worth it. Things like that. You are an intuitive. You're a natural intuitive. Okay. But again, not human design, being a projector means that you need to wait for the invitation. That's the strategy. Your strategy and your authority work hand in hand. Your authority center is your splenic center. So when you are getting an invitation, you may not know what is right for you or what is not right for you, especially if you're not in tune with your instincts or your intuition. Once you hone in better with your intuition, you're going to know, oh, no, that's not for me, or, oh, yeah, let's do it. Anytime you get fight, flight, fawn, or freeze, that's a hell no. Get out of there, period. Don't fucks with it. If you are just getting I could do that, you can do it and see how it goes. You are somebody who can make an in-moment decision. If it feels right, go for it. If it doesn't feel right, Don't do it. Now, you are somebody who feels like they need to prove themselves. You don't, but you're conditioned to feel like you do. So you may say yes more times than you should because you feel like I can do this. This is my friend. This is my family member. This is so-and-so. Like I can do this for them, even though I don't really want to do it. So just know, like, you don't have to say yes to this. You may say, you know what? I don't really feel like this is meant for me because my body's saying no, but you know who came to mind? So-and-so. So you can let that person know, like, hey, there's somebody else that you could ask. I invited you to ask them. I gave you somebody to respond to. I gave you somebody else to inform. Like, these are all different strategies for different types. Again, your strategy is to wait for the invitation. You are not here to just do anything you want unless you feel it in your bones. You feel like, yep, I have to do it. Yep. Go do it. You're here to wait for recognition. You're here to be recognized so somebody can invite you to the next stage, to the next thing. So do the things that make you happy. Do the things that you feel in your bone is right for you, but not everything is meant for you. So the things that you're like, no, not for me, don't do it. Now, you are also a true empath because you have a completely open solar plexus. Which I'm going to explain, and then we'll cut the time because the timer just went off. But you have a completely open solar plexus. You can see there's no activations in here. So this is what's known as open. Your heart has an activation, which is undefined. So if it has an activation, it's undefined. If it's completely unactive, it is open. So you have an open head and you have an open ajna as well. But for here, you're taking in other people's energies. You're like pushing it up and down, you're shaking it up and down like a pop can. And you know what happens when you open a pop can that's been shaken? It goes everywhere, right? So you're amplifying and you're reflecting it back out at others. You are not necessarily dramatic, but people do perceive you as dramatic because you're taking everybody else's emotions, everybody in that room, everywhere that you're at. Like, you're always taking in naturally other people's emotions, and you feel them like they are your own. So at the end of the day, I want you to release. I release any energy that is not meant for me. I release the energy that does not belong to me. I release. So you can start to let go of what the emotions that are not yours are, and you can start to decipher which emotions are yours and which belong to others. Because again, girl, I don't have a completely open solar plexus like you do. I have, I'll show you mine again. This is my chart right here. I know they look very, very, very similar because they are. But I have an undefined solar plexus with gate 55 defined. So I still take in other people's energy from here. And I have a completely open heart though. I still take in other people's energies, amplify it, and reflect it back. But I have gate 55 to lean on here, which is the gate of spirit. Abundance is just a matter of spirit. That's what gate 55 means. But hopefully that made sense. Amanda goes, that was amazing. And that's only scratching the surface of your chart. There is so much information to cover. Why do you thank spirit when you burp? Because spirit's here. Spirit's confirming something. Spirit makes me burp. Can I get more on this reading at a scheduled appointment? Yes. Right here is where you're going to do that. So when you go back here, where you sent in the donation at, you are going to select this one and then select whichever one. I have a half-hour session and an hour session available, so you can get that. Now, if there's any time on there that doesn't really work, I think you're Central Time, so I think we can work a little bit better because I'm Eastern Time. But yeah, we can do it. I always suggest a full hour. Excuse me. I suggest a full hour simply because there's so much information that a half hour is. You're just going to want more. So, but you can do either or. It does not matter. But my recommendation is an hour. Oh my God, yes, an hour. But Adrian, Amanda, I'm so happy this made sense for you. I hope you're related. And I can't wait for our full reading here, or not the full reading, but an hour's worth of reading, because I could literally read this like for 6 hours and still not be done. So I'm very excited about that. And if the time frames aren't working, just let me know. We can figure something out. Okay. I will never DM you, but you can DM me and I will reply to your DM. I just will never DM you guys for your own safety, literally for your safety. There's scam accounts pretending to be me, pretending to be other psychics, things like that. So if anyone's in your DM saying like, I came across your profile and I just feel like you need, that's a scam. Get out of town, block them, report them. TikTok does nothing about them, but you can report them all the same. Yep, I got it. Thanks, Melody. You're very, very, very welcome. GK, will my mom come through the spirit world? So I personally believe everyone goes through the spiritual world. I believe no matter what you've done on this planet, you are going to go to the spiritual realm. Now, that being said, some spirits have to go to what we know as a school. It's not really a school, it's something different, but in our minds, that is how it's conveyed, is a school where they kind of go through a reset, they talk to their elders, they talk to their spirit guides, they go through this whole reset where their soul may have done really terrible things and need to like unpack that. So I do believe everyone goes to the spiritual realm. It just depends if you have to go to that school or if you can just like hang out with your spirit team, your spirit guides, your spirit family, your spiritual circle, if you will. My mom passed almost 3 years ago, and she has never come to me. Well, we can do a mediumship reading if you'd like that. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading, and we can call on her. But she was a genuine, lovely human. She's probably there. Did you donate, Citrus? I don't know if I saw your donation come through. Hold on. Let me look. I might have missed it. But what'd you think of human design? What'd you think of human design? Is there a name for the concept you're talking about if we want to read about it? No, I didn't. Okay, so go ahead and send in your $15 donation. You'll get a 6-minute reading. Saturday is the day that you can get a free reading no matter when. So I'm not sure if there's a name for it, but I read it in Dolores Cannon's books and Dr. Michael Newton's books through like they hypnotize people in the same way. They had people go to their death in their last life and then go through their death and like see, and that's where all this information came from. I don't know if there's a name for it. But you can definitely read about it. Now, both of these people who wrote these books wrote them around the same time in the 80s to the 90s. They were doing the same work at the same time. One was East Coast, one was West Coast. They didn't know they didn't know each other. They weren't colleagues. They didn't know each other existed. And their books came out around the same time, and they had the same basic information that came through doing the same work. It's pretty cool. Curious about how much more information you're able to get out of it. To human design, girl, it's going to tell you your life purpose. It's going to tell you why you are here. It's going to tell you how you know you are in the right places. Like for me and any projector, it's going to be if we're being successful. If we're successful, we're in the right area. We're in the right thing. If we are feeling bitterness, we're in the wrong situation. We're in the wrong job, wrong relationship, wrong whatever. All right. So that's going to tell you like, this is your tell if you're in the wrong place or the right place. It's going to tell you where you thrive. Like I thrive in bordered areas. I live in the Metro Detroit area. We literally border Canada. And I really need a lot of water as well. It tells us about that. It tells us about our motivation. I have an innocence motivation. So I'm very much like, as an innocent motivation, I just kind of like drift through life and people help me out a lot, which is really, really wonderful. And I'm really appreciative because I'm just out here like, what's going on? I'm just learning things. Like it's my ADHD too, but like it's very like innocent driven. It tells you what kind of brain you have, a logical brain or a creative brain. It tells you what type of diet you need to have. It tells you your personality type. It tells you all these different it tells you so much information. It tells you literally so much information. It tells you like where you're open to conditioning, where you need to be having boundaries at. It tells you where your consistencies are. It tells you where you shine. It tells you how to balance yourself. It tells you your future goals, what you brought in from a past life, what your driving force is, how to communicate, how to communicate well, how to embrace your own value, how to be actionable. For real about the diet, that's crazy. Yeah, like I have what's known as what is my diet? I forgot. Oh, indirect light. That's right. So I'm somebody who's not supposed to be eating in the sunlight. I am not somebody who's supposed to be eating with light hitting on me. I'm supposed to have like dim lighting, indoor eating. It's not necessarily like exactly what you eat, it's really how you eat it. Some people need to eat completely by themselves, especially if you're a reflector, which is 1% of the population, very, very rare. You are here to eat by yourself because you literally eat energy. Like again, that's reflector specific. But me, I am somebody who needs indoor eating. Again, if I'm in the sun for too long, and this can be true for anybody, but like I feel like it impacts me so much differently than other people. Like I can feel lightheaded, I can feel like I'm going to pass out. Like again, this is heat exhaustion. It can happen to anyone. It's not unique to me, and I know that. But it feels like it affects me more strongly than the people who are around me, like in my group. Like I've been with my family members out at the Renaissance Festival on a really, really, really hot day where I'm just like, I'm feeling lightheaded. I feel like I need to sit. My dad runs and gets me a Gatorade. Like I'm sitting in the shade in a tree. Like everyone else is like ready to go do different things. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Go do what you want. But my family is very much like, no, we'll wait for you. You're fine. So you may notice you're more sensitive than other people, and you may get heat exhaustion easier than other people. But not saying that other people don't get it. Anyone can get it. It's literally too much sun. But I'm not meant to eat in the sun. Things like that. Like there's so much. Like I'm gonna just show you. I'll just show you. So the whole chart, like all these numbers are 64 numbers because they're the Chinese I Ching. So it's gonna tell you like what you need to know, what is highlighted. So gate 64 is the gate of confusion. Gate 63 is the gate of doubt. Gate 24 is the gate of rationalization. But my brain works through doubt and confusion, and I'm confused a lot. I will tell you, I feel like I'm confused more than the average person because I have this gate defined. But once I get out of that confusion, I can be really rational and I have a rational mind. I'm somebody who, don't get me wrong, I can be dramatic because again, I take in other people's like energy with emotions. So I do express that, but for the most part, I can be really rational. I'm not always like leading emotionally because I'm not supposed to anyways. And this is where I'm opening to conditioning because there's white. I have consistent access with my manifestations and my voice. I'm supposed to use my voice. I know who I am. I'm supposed to love myself without any rhyme or reason. Like, and it took me 31 years to learn how to do it, but I did it, and now it's never gone away and it never will. This is the love of spirit, the love of self, the direction of self, and this is the keeper of the keys, which is like the direction I'm doing. Like know myself in the direction of myself, something like that. So there's so much here to talk about. Splenic, like I don't have to prove myself, but I feel like I have to. Like everything here, there's just so much information. So sorry if that was long-winded, guys. I did lose some people, but like it's literally how it is. Now, guys, when we need 8,900 more likes to do another collective. So guys, tippity tap that screen, get us up to 60,000 likes to do another collective. If you're interested in that, it's only like, again, it's 88 now, 8,800 likes now. So go for it. Tippity tap that screen. 8,800 likes is not that much. We got it. But go ahead and get your donation in, guys, if you're interested in a reading. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. I'm just, because I couldn't see my phone, I just need to refresh and make sure I didn't miss anyone. Doesn't look like you missed anybody. Yesterday you searched somebody's birthday, you said a specific angel. How does that work? Okay, so there is this place called Psychic Library. Do you want to know your angel, Judy? I'll just need your birth. I think I have your birth information, I think. Have we done your human design? Judy, have we done your human design? Okay. I have you born February 6th of 79. Okay, perfect. So that's a Tuesday. Sorry, you were born on a Tuesday. It depends on the day, like the day of the week that you were born, to know which angel is yours. So you're a Tuesday baby. I'm a Wednesday baby. If you were Wednesday, I'd be like, oh, it's Archangel Raphael, because I know that because that's when I was born. Sunday, Monday. So you have Archangel Shamuel, the angel of lost things. It says if you were born on a Tuesday, your special archangel is Shamuel, whose name means he who, thank you, Spirit, he who sees God. Titled Archangel of Love. The duty of Archangel Shamuel is love, compassion, creativity, and forgiveness. The associated color is pink. Ask Archangel Shamuel to help you heal for yourself by erasing feelings of low self-esteem, self-hatred, and selfishness. Archangel Shamuel is good at helping you find lost items. And I can tell you by experience, when I lose something, I ask Archangel Shamuel. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes a couple months, but it shows up. When my cats lose their collar, I ask him and I find them. Because my cats will sometimes lose their collar, so it drives me crazy. They can't be naked. They can't be naked. Anyway, helping you find lost items such as keys or where your car is parked. He will help you in all aspects of your relationships with others. He will fight off negative forces within your mindset, cruelty, hatred, addiction, and depression. Call on Archangel Shamuel if you ever have sinking spirits about something, so like depression. His pure love conquers all. His affirmation is I am divine, I am love. So your archangel is Shamuel, and mine is Raphael. So just to read mine, if you're born on a Wednesday, it's Raphael. It's whose name means the healing power of God. Archangel of joy, love, and laughter. His duty is healing all who inhabit the earth. And I am a healer. I've done like the photography, the aura photography, and it's all green. Like I don't have any other colors. If you ever do aura photography, you're going to see you have like a bunch of different colors. Mine is just green. There is no other color. So I am very, very healing. I heal almost everyone that comes in contact with me, especially if they're open to it. If they're not open to it, then no healing for you. Anyway, so their associated color is green. Ask Archangel Raphael to help to heal your whole mind, body, and spirit. If you need shelter, food, and clothing, he will help. Archangel Raphael will give you inspiration in the areas of music, science, and mathematics, which he has not helped me with math. He will assist you in finding your own spiritual truths or let you know when somebody is lying to you. Close your eyes when you're tired or sick, and ask Raphael to send you healing energy through your body. He will help you positively change your lifestyle and to eliminate any negative energy you are storing. The affirmation for Archangel Raphael is, I will work with the angels to overcome sickness and disease. I am filled with peace. Hi, Carly. She's a girl. So you can find this all at psychiclibrary.com. This will also help you like learn about chakras, about your aura, about the dream realm, healing, meditation, palmistry. Oh, palmistry. I'm going to actually look into that. Learn how to do readings. They have references. They have all sorts of different things that you can look into. So if you're ever interested in that, psychiclibrary.com. Hi, Debs. Hi, T. Hi, Cheryl. No, T, it's not free. It's a $15 donation. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. But guys, we are still waiting on the next donation to come through. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. And guys, again, if you want a collective reading, everyone in the room, all of the people here right now, if you tippity tap that screen, we're going to get to 60,000 likes much faster. So go ahead. We only need 7,000 more likes. 7,000 more likes is going to get us right to where we need to be if you're interested in a collective reading. Oh, my water is empty. And I'm only going to be on for about a half hour more. If nobody else is interested in a reading, I might get off a little early. I do have to go somewhere else again today. Yesterday, I had to go to Toledo for glow baseball, glow in the dark baseball. I forgot what it was called, cosmic baseball, which was really fun. It was against the minor league teams, which was the glow emojis and the Tri-City Chili Peppers. The Tri-City Chili Peppers won. Today I have to go to my aunt's funeral, or not funeral, but her viewing. My great aunt passed away, so I'm going to go to her viewing. So I will just get off early if nobody else wants a reading in the next couple minutes. But I would like to do a reading, so that's what I'm here for. So go ahead and send in that $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading, and we'll get your reading underway. There is no wait at this time. Cheesesteak Lover 444. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. You're going to click my picture here. Boop. You're going to click my picture again. Boop. And then you can select here. Go here. Then you're going to select that guy there. And then you can choose between this one, or this one. This one you can schedule a private reading from as well. And there's no wait, so you get your reading right away. But we can do your love reading. I'd be honored to do it. All right, guys, we need 6,000 more likes to do the collective reading, though. So tippity tap tap that screen. I see Seth. I see Veronica. Who else wants a collective reading going? Judy, thank you so much for liking the live. So go ahead and keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping. The more people tapping at one time, the quicker it's going to be, the faster we will get to that collective reading. We're only 5,700 more likes away. Super quick work, guys. If everyone here is tippity tapping. Gina, thank you for liking the live. We're moving on up. 5,000 more likes, guys. 5,000. Less than. And guys, again, if you're interested in reading, go ahead and send in that $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice: psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. If you guys are interested in that, again, I may get off a little early today if you guys are not looking for a reading right now. But I will stay on for us to do the collective reading. Staying on for the collective, no matter what, because we're so close. We're so close. We can do it. We got it. 4,000 more likes. 4,000 more likes. We got it. We got it. Guys, if you're out there just watching, come on in, help us. What's spiritual counseling? Good question. So it is something that I do offer, spiritual counseling. And what it is, it's me coaching you on how to meditate, on how to cleanse and clear your chakras, on any questions you may have about your own spiritual journey. It's just really just having somebody who's going to help you understand what you're going through, coach you through that. That's what spiritual counseling is. Mediumship is where I connect with somebody who passed away. Human design is the chart reading that we do. And psychic readings, these are all like me giving you messages readings, right? Where spiritual counseling is me basically coaching you, helping you understand what's going on. Thank you, Melly, for liking. Also share the live, hashtag the FYP if you can. Guys, anyone who's new here, we're almost to 60,000 likes, which is going to get us a collective reading. So if you want to help us out, go ahead and click on your screen. Just tippity tap, tap, tap that screen. We're only like 3,300 likes away. 3,300 likes away. Thank you, Seth, for hashtagging the FYP. We're almost there. Shonda, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. All right. We need 1,900 more likes. 1,900. It's not that much, guys. We got this. We got this. Thank you for hashtagging the FYP. Veronica, I appreciate it. We're very close. 1,500 more likes. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Guys are doing it. You're doing it. Shonda, thank you for liking the live as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, less than 1,000. Less than 1,000 likes. Just a couple hundred more. And we're going to do a collective reading for everyone, for the energy, for the second time today. Every 30,000 likes, we do a collective reading. Yes, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If it's your first time seeing me, hi. Hello, my name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And we're about 400 more likes away from the collective reading. Shonda, thank you so much for hashtagging the FYP as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, less than 300. Guys, we're doing it. Less than 2. Less than 1. That was quick. That was a quick 100. We did it. We got to our second collective reading here today. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has in store for the collective. And if you are wanting to, hi Jenny, if you are wanting to be a part of the collective reading, come on into the room and let's get it done. Thank you for the heart, Shonda. Thank you, Jenny, for the follow. Hey, Nolan. What up, my friend? Marina, thank you so much for following. All right, guys, this is for the collective, the collective, the collective. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what is the energy for the collective? What is the collective energy? What is the collective energy? One more shuffle, then we're going to cut the deck and see what's going on. I don't know. I always get kicked out. You get kicked out? That's crazy. Is your app updated? Does anyone else experience that? That you just get kicked out of my room? Can't wait for the Neptune app. Anyway, so guys, we are starting off with the Magician at the bottom of the deck. The Magician is a card of the Manifester. No, Seth doesn't experience that. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Where you can have, yeah, I just got kicked out too. Jenny is experiencing that. That's wild. That's crazy bananas. I don't know why that is happening to people. That makes me sad. But the Magician is here to say that you can make anything you want. This is a card of the Manifester. You can create what you want. You can manifest what you want because you have all the tools of tarot at your disposal. The Wands, the Cups, the Pentacles, the Swords. You have this growth of abundance. As above, so below. That wand in her hand will gravitate to other cards. The consistency you have is all this growth, all this power, all this success, this innocence, protection. You have it all to go out and make sure that you're doing what it is that you want to be doing. So don't be afraid to the next chapter here. All right. So some of us are having to start new things through the lens of heartbreak, whether it's because we lost our job or we lost a loved one or we lost a friendship or we lost a family member. Like this is something that is going to allow us to regain ourselves, to fulfill ourselves. So something is going to trigger a whole new beginning that's going to be very, very, very expansive because all of this lake was not here before this cup was. This cup was here first. It filled so much and was so fulfilled that it created the lake below. And it did have to, something did have to trigger it, which is this heartbreak, this heartache. Okay, the Three of Swords is the heartbreak card. But you are supposed to go through it. The Judgment card is a card of fate, leveling up. It's your calling. Okay, so this is you being called out by Archangel Gabriel, who is the archangel in charge of the pearly gates of the spiritual realm, heaven, whatever you want to call that area. I don't know why I said it like that. Area. But this is something that you are meant to do. It is something you're meant to go forth and fulfill. It is something that is designed specifically for you, but it's coming through hardships first, which is going to trigger a new beginning. You're going to get back to the drawing board. Like, she's literally at her drawing board. She is getting herself in full alignment. Some of this is going to have us get new jobs. Some of us are creating our own job. Some of us are having material gains and resources being brought forth to us that is going to help us on our journey to figure out what it is that we're meant to do and how to get into that alignment. Right? The Eight of Pentacles is the card of the work that's worth it. Doing the work that's worth it. And lastly, having the 10 of Pentacles, financial security, emotional security. Generations are in this card, right? We have an old lady, we have babies, we have the mom and dad, we have dogs, family, house and home. Like, this is something that is going to end up bringing us fulfillment, going to bring us security. It's going to be a windfall. Some of us might win the lottery. Some of us might win a scratch off. So I do suggest that if you want to take your chances at the casino, that's on you, but there could be some luck on your side for that. But I do feel like whatever it is really has to do with what work you do and how you do it. And it's going to be triggered through something, through a hardship, but it's going to end up being the best thing that's ever happened to you because it really shows you what your calling is. Get to work on your calling and watch the money come in from it. But I do hope that made sense. I hope that gave you some clarity. I hope it gave you some insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for getting us to a second collective reading here today. I really, really, really appreciate it so much. And if you guys are interested in a reading, I am offering readings right now. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If no one else is interested in a reading, I will just sign off a little bit early today. I'm usually on till 2 p.m. Eastern. But if you want to catch me on the next one, I will be here back on at 11 a.m. Eastern time. That is usually when I go on. So you can catch me at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So I'm just going to hang out just for a moment to see if anyone else is interested in a reading for 5 minutes. $15 gets you a 5-minute reading of your choice, which is human design, mediumship, and psychic readings. Sorry, I got a little distracted because Jenny said my favorite card is death, and death is also my favorite card. So like that just threw me off for a second, because for me, it's all about not being afraid of the next thing that comes in, letting go of what's not serving you so that you can bring in what's meant for you, what belongs to you. So I'm just going to hang out for just a few more moments here. I do hope somebody wants a reading. That's what I'm here for. It's what I love to do. But if you guys are not interested, that's totally fine. I'll just get ready for the thing I have to do. I think this is the most likes I've ever gotten. This might be the most likes I've ever gotten. I thought they were a scam. Like, this Jenny account, unfortunately, is a scam account because my favorite card is Death card. Somebody they've been spying on me, I guess. When they asked where's Salem and you just followed me, how do you know Salem? I didn't even mention him. You're a scam account. Hi, Kai. Mel, have you tried to tap into baby Emmanuel's case? I don't do that. Nope, not unless the family specifically asks me to look into it. I don't do it. It's, to me, I don't have consent. Without consent, you know how I feel about it. It just feels grody. It feels wrong. So those on the internet who look into things that they shouldn't look into, I block them. I unfollow them. I don't engage with them. There's like Blue Ski, I think their name was on here, who just is so, it's just so unethical what that person does on here personally, that she looked into Mama Tot's son's passing without her consent. She's looked into other things without consent. Like, she just feels like she has the ability to do it, so she does it. She doesn't wait for consent. And to me, that's just immoral. Oh my God, like the fake account yesterday, they're creepy. Yeah, absolutely. They are creepy. They got no other thing to do other than fuck with me, I guess. They got no life. Bored at home without a thing to do except like, let's make fake accounts and follow Atmospheric Melody for no reason other than to, I don't know, think that they bother me or scare me. They don't scare me. I just block them. Like, people are insane. People are wild. All right, guys. So I am going to skedaddle. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everyone who's been here, anyone who's gotten a reading, donated a reading, got a free reading, has hung out with me, has liked the live. You guys have killed the likes today. Thank you so much. Anyone who's gifted into the reading, anyone who has subscribed, anyone who's a mod, I just thank you so much. Thank you. And if anything does come through right now, I am going to read for you, so you guys can still send in your donations while I'm saying my gratitudes. You have a nice day here, Melly, as well. Universe, thank you so much for allowing me to do this work at this time in this way. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you. My angels, my ancestors, my guides, thank you for all your love, your protection, your guidance, your knowledge. Thank you for bringing in the people that needed a reading here today. I really appreciate it endlessly. Thank you so much. I'm trying. I don't have CA. I only have Venmo, PayPal, or my website. And all of these readings are live on TikTok. I got to say it for TikTok's sake. But just hang out here, go here, check that, do this, do that. Click on my picture here, boop, click on my picture again. You're going to see the link. You're going to select the link tree. Perfect. And then just select that. And then I'll stay on for you. I will stay on for you, darling. Yeah, but me and Cash App are not friends. We are not friends. All right, Kelly, I got you. All right, Kelly, let me know when you're back in the room. Perfect. What type of reading are we doing? Thank you, Veronica, for liking the live still. I really appreciate you. All right, so let's see what's going on for Kelly. Your timestamp is 2 hours, 40 minutes. Don't forget that's an additional message from your angels. Put in angel number 240 for an additional message there when we're done here. But that's also your timestamp, because remember, we do record on here. Thanks, Seth, for the FYP tag. All right, Spirit. This is for Kelly. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? What's going on for Kelly here? Kelly, when I tap into your energy, I just feel unwell. I feel a little nauseous. I still have a headache, but I never really got rid of it after the reading I had with the person who had a migraine. It's kind of just stayed, unfortunately. So I don't know if it's me or you, so you can confirm or deny that. But I do feel it on the top of my head now. So it could be through here to the top of the head if you are experiencing a headache. But again, it could just be my energy because it never really went away after the other reading. Yep, I mean, going on both. Okay, perfect. It's good to know that I'm still connected. I'm connected correctly. So, but there's something here that like if you have a headache and a migraine and you're vomiting, that's a real bad medical issue. Go get help. Okay, just period. Go get help. If you need to call somebody, you need to call an ambulance, whatever you need to do. But if you're vomiting, you have a headache, it's a big deal. I just feel like honestly, I feel like to me that this feeling of ran down, this feeling of sickness, I feel like it has to do with your body, yes, but it also has to do with like the new moon we just had, the black new moon, which is the second new moon in 1 month. That's all that means. But I feel like it's also like an expansion issue as well. But don't just like lean on that. Like, again, if you are really ill and you are vomiting, please go get medical help. I am not a witch. It's like, you can heal yourself. Sure, you can help the healing process along. I do believe that, but medicine's witchcraft, guys. medicine is witchcraft. So it's still helping. Okay. Very nauseous, just took a big promotion at work. So let me see what the cards have to say though. But if you're vomiting from a headache, that's a problem. But if you're not vomiting from nerves, that's different. Yeah, I see that new action being taken, new action that is divinely led, new action that is full of ideas and inspiration, communication, being a great communicator, and really taking that action that you need to take. New beginning. So you said you just took a big promotion in work. That's what I'm seeing here. I think you're going to do very well. Yes. Oh, wow. This is the first time this has come out today. You're going to do just fine. There's a lot of spiritual stuff too, because we got 2 3s. 3s are the spiritual number, the Trinity number, they're divine, it's growth, it's groups. You might be helping groups, but I do see you managering here. No vomiting from headaches. Good for you. Really good. Like that's really good for your health. But this is like you being in charge. This is going to fill your cup as well. Like this is something that's really fulfilling. I feel like you're the right person for this job. I feel like you have the right expertise. I think you have the right information. I think you know what you're doing. Virgo is the season we're in right now, but she's Virgo. Virgo is all about knowledge and experience. She is the smartest. She's of service. She loves to be of service. But I think like don't be afraid to get your hands dirty like this manager is, right? Or this new position is. They're not afraid to like if their person or their team member is not succeeding, they're like, how can we help you succeed? What do you need from me to help you? I can jump in here, I can get you there. Like it's all about keeping the team functioning and being successful and also teaching along the way, right? She's a teacher. Virgos are teachers because they're wisdom, they gain insight, they're of service. So this is a very big deal. I'm so happy to hear this. Girl, you should be. Like, the other cards are even better. The 10 of Pentacles, you're going to get that financial security. This promotion comes with probably a big bump in pay. Because this is, yes, I have a lot of managers under me. Yes. But we're working with those managers, right? Like, what does your team need? How do I help you with that? Like, what can I do to support you if you're the manager of managers, right? Like, how do I support you? How do I support you supporting your team? Like definitely getting your hands dirty. But this pay grade is great. You're getting more money. I feel secure with my finances. I feel like I can save. I feel like this weight, this burden has been lifted off of me because of this promotion. Now the 3 of Wands is here as well, which is chef's kiss. This is success. This is the card of success here, Kelly. This is the card saying like it's out there. That success is coming in. You're starting this new position. So you're learning the ropes. That success is not fully here, but you will be successful at your position. You will be, I just got chills. You will be successful at what you do. You will be a good manager. You will be a support system for the teams that run under you. Like I just feel like you have the world right now at your fingertips, and I love it. I think this is something that you're meant to do. I really feel that way. I feel like you're meant to do this work. So Kelly, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really do appreciate it. And girl, congratulations. Fuck yeah, dude. That's amazing. I love it. It did give me clarity and I appreciate it. And thank you so much. You have a fantastic day too, Kelly. Thank you so much. Mwah. All right, guys. No other donations came through, so I am going to skedaddle. I love you guys so much. And the last gratitude we have for today is we're grateful for the downfall and the imprisonment of Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, and the elected officials of the Republican Party. Yay for gratitudes. All right. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow at 11. Mwah. Bye. Oh, I'm going to say bye for a long time.